Let's lose some Lictus points, bro.
Let's lose everyone named Joseph.
What's up with JC these days?
So I'm pretty sure we're like minus 10,000
Jesus.
Lictus points.
Speak for yourself. I got a credit card.
Credit card with the Catholic Church.
Bro, they used to sell those passes, remember?
What?
Wasn't that a thing?
What?
Like people would, like they would appeal to the rich, like for donations, and then they would give them certificates, passes to heaven.
No way! That's so
Yeah, this was
exploitive.
like well, that was the whole thing. Like,
Wow.
you know,
That's a
how
scam and a half,
they get
bro.
What a
money.
scam and a half. There was a crypto coin that was doing that. Buy this coin and you go to heaven.
Oh, really? What was it called?
I don't know. Jesus coin?
Jesus Christ.
Lictus coin.
Linked us points. Look at all the linked us points. Oh no, it went to zero. Oh
Yeah.
no.
It was a pump and dump. Oh.
Jesus scammed me.
Is it Lictus point because like Tevin's the ass?
No,
Lictus.
I love your wordplay, bro.
You're the only one that can see it because you can see it from an I speak English only perspective. So you make all these mad puns that I'm like, how does he do that?
But that makes sense, right? If there's a ligba, that's like baba.
Lick baba.
Linked us points.
What about the
Oh,
ligma?
so we're gonna
No, we won't
not
get
too early. Not too early, bro.
That's too early,
Lick
too
my
early.
balls.
We're trying to monetize.
We
Come
were
on.
saying PDF files
That was
earlier.
before. That wasn't included in the
we
episode.
didn't say the word.
We might have to edit that one.
Don't worry, I'll forget.
Adobe files.
But if we
Don't worry, our
censor,
producer is gonna write it down.
if we censor ourselves, we water down our personalities.
I
We're not-
know.
Yeah.
We need to show the authentic ourselves. You know. What I mean?
Yeah,
It's the season for
authentication.
disses, eh?
Yep.
You know, at the start
No,
of the
we
year, we're
can't.
like, we're gonna showcase the
Yeah,
real
yeah.
us.
We're
bro.
gonna be raw,
You know,
like
Raw.
Cat Williams.
Yeah.
that's it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? It's all Cat Williams' fault with all this like
It
hostility.
really is,
He
dude.
started off
Authenticity.
with this,
Authenticity.
with his, what he did.
Why am I speaking?
Authenticity. Bro.
Everyone just shut up. Let's try this.
Say it.
Let him figure it out.
Oh man, my brain isn't working. What's going on?
Go.
Authenticity.
That deserves a little.
Authentities.
I said authentities.
Awesome.
What
Wow.
a
I had
typist.
a brain fart.
Now
And
that's
then,
there's
like,
edit points all around.
A couple of weeks ago, I had that brain fart at Woolies, and I tried to call every single one.
Oh, bro, can you talk about it?
I needed to like let it
All right,
out.
this is the starter. This is the starter of the real podcast. Here he goes.
Yeah.
So,
Ah.
so you had a a situation in the markets. What happened? Bro?
Well, no. I had to go buy some groceries, and like, you know, with any stubborn kind of guy, we kind of glossed on this before. We don't like to read instructions.
Yeah.
Forget reading maps and stuff.
Yep.
I had a list of things I need to buy from the groceries, but I didn't want to pull that out because I'm stubborn. Like I know exactly what I need to get. So my head is in that, you know, that mode. Like I'll buy this, two of that, and I'll go to this aisle. Blah blah. Someone caught me off guard and go, "Hey, you're one of the Cheatcoders, huh?" And I was like, "Oh yeah," but like he was like, "Oh, come on, start, bro." And then in my head, you know, in even in English, when someone goes, "Hey, what up, man?" and you go, "Oh, good, and yourself?" Like I jumped straight to good, and yourself. So when he said, "Oh, come on, start, bro," I said, "All right, go." And then he looked at me in that weird way, bro. Like I don't know, man. I disappointed the guy. I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure we lost a follower that day.
He was like in his head is like, we really don't meet our idols, bro.
Yeah,
Don't meet your idols.
This guy's not Filipino. It's
Don't
like,
meet your idols.
dude, that's how it felt, bro.
bro, it's like
this guy's a
meeting
fake cunt.
friggin'. It's like meeting Eminem, and you realize that he's not white. You know?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
we go there, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he really doesn't write his own raps.
been on-
Yeah.
That
would destroy me.
Ghost
Yeah.
Riders.
No, but like
that would destroy me.
he had to.
he
call
had that
people.
weird look, and
Yeah.
then he was like, oh well, I gotta go. The rest of the time, like it was just brewing in my head. Like, oh, that was so embarrassing. I tried to look for him, mate,
That's the
to
funny
try and
part.
explain myself. I couldn't
do
find
that,
him no more, bro.
It's okay.
I didn't even get
You
to the
probably
point.
forgot by then already.
Exactly.
You know, in the supermarkets, looking
Yeah.
for someone.
Nah.
Have you ever looked for someone? Like, as
Oh,
in,
yeah.
like, I had to look. I would have to look for my wife.
I would, yeah, you always be like,
Yeah.
hey babe, let's split up to make it more efficient.
Yeah.
But
You
then
know
you're all
that-
getting the same
You got the
shit.
trolley, and then you're looking through all the aisles like this.
Yeah.
You rubbernecking her like that.
And then you meet each other and you have this exact same stuff and you have to put it back.
Bro.
So what?
Bro, finding someone in the supermarket, bro, the worst,
It's
bro.
a maze, bro.
It is.
The guy disappeared, man.
Yeah,
And I was
so
the rest of
that's
the
it.
time, I was walking around the shops with like a big smile on my face, like, you know, Joker kind of going insane. I was just like giggling to myself because of the embarrassment. So it wasn't even just that guy. It was
Laughing
like
out of embarrassment.
everyone else that I walk past. I'm just going.
You know what's the
Like
worst
it's
part?
just I'm like having a little breakdown almost.
You know why? Probably because, like, you know, usually when stuff like that happens, you're like, oh, I'm never gonna see him again. But you're like, he gonna
Probably
see you.
you're gonna see them again. 'cause
Yeah, bro.
He
It's my
watches
local
yours,
groceries, bro.
No, I mean, like, he watches you on.
It's so embarrassing.
He watches you
dude.
on YouTube, so he'll
Ah,
definitely
come
see.
start. Oh, go. Like, oh.
If you could see him now, though, what would you tell him?
Yeah, here we go. This is your
He's
opportunity.
watching right
he probably
now. He's
watches
like,
this
Opportunity to
you know.
redeem yourself
Yeah.
Here you
on
go.
the podcast. Look straight into
Call
the
I
him.
didn't
camera.
even
Bro.
think. It kind of feels like I
Go
just.
again.
All right, so-
Go, bro.
All right, we'll play it out. Ready? So someone's gonna say,
Hey, ¿cómo está?
Oh, go, tol.
It's like saying, how are you?
It's so embarrassing, dude.
Bro, and then he rung me about it, and then he told me the situation, and I was like, don't worry, man, it happens to the best of us. Everyone has a story where they run into someone who knows you from the pod. And then I told him about a story that is pretty recent. I was at Caraton, and one of the people who were like, you know, giving ice cream and stuff, the attendants, was she was like, oh, you're from the Cheatcoders? Yeah, I'm Raf. And then she was like, oh, my godmother, my ninang is Belle, which is from the previous episode. So shout outs to Belle. So she's my ninang.
shout out.
And me being like fucking social anxiety about everything, I thought of like a joke in my head. I was like, I hope she's paying you, right? So she went from, hey, you're from the Cheatcoders. I went to child labor straight away, bro. And then the funny thing was,
You're that Tita.
the way that she answered was, thank you for coming to Caraton. Hope to see you next time. And then turned around.
She defaulted to sales.
She turned into
She
like
went to NPC
sales
mode. NPC
robot.
mode.
NPC mode, bro. And I was like, yeah.
That was a bad interaction.
Guess doesn't, I guess child labor jokes don't work for everyone.
Hope she's not exploiting you.
I know.
You went full Tito. You never go full Tito.
I
Bro.
know, but
That's
you
full
know,
Tita mode.
I didn't know what half Tito mode was, bro. All I know is full.
Is
Yeah,
that issue we call
about
that,
that.
like, because it jumps out from time to time? It's Titorettes.
It is,
Because you
bro.
can't control it.
Yeah.
We're at that age. It's
Yeah.
just gonna come out.
Yeah,
Tito
that's
Reds.
the transition, because once you lose the Tourette's and become full blown, that's your personality.
Yeah.
That's when you're full Tito, bro.
Yeah.
You lose all filter.
Yeah,
That's
man.
when you become a Tita.
It's like
You know
Tito
the
Reds
funny?
Tito Reds is like when you drop something. It's like, "Oi!" Like you just say that out of nowhere.
My wife gets Filipino Tourette's as well.
Yeah.
Just because she's been surrounded by my parents and like my family so much. Like she would hit something, stub a toe and be like, aray. I'm like, that's funny, bro.
That's pretty hilarious.
That's funny.
She's not Filipino.
You know the funny thing is that I replay that situation with Belle's goddaughter. I replayed the situation in my head. I can't play it anywhere. I can't find another
timeline where
there's
that played out
I
differently.
think all the timelines say the
You
same
do
thing.
the same thing?
Yeah.
That means you're raw. You
mean,
are who you are.
I couldn't think of another way to say hello.
It's your consistency. That
You know, but there's usually options in the video game role playing. Raps is like default answer.
I hope they're paying you well.
That's what I'm gonna say.
I hope they're paying you well.
I was like, what else could I have said? I'm like, nothing.
You could have just said, "I'm good, thanks."
I could have said good ice cream. The ice cream is
Yeah,
amazing.
You could have said,
Ice cream is amazing.
You could have said ikaw. Nah, don't say that shit.
"You're from the Cheatcoders, yeah? Ikaw."
Hey man,
Hope they're paying.
at least you don't come off as a creep. I came off as a creep.
I mean, if I'm, this is all in hindsight now, but I was looking for the guy like with effort, bro.
That's funny.
Where is he?
Hey.
Oh man, I was trying to save myself.
You know, LJ and his partner was next to me, right?
What was that day?
That was that day.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, I said the joke. I turned around. I don't know if they saw it, and I was like, ate my ice cream.
In defeat. Just like,
I'm going home. I'm not coming
Where
back
my
for a
child
year.
labor jokes are appreciated.
I don't think that's better, bro. Your family's
Your family knows you.
you go home and your wife is just like rolling her eyes and you're like, yeah. She likes my jokes. Yeah.
The scene cuts to him like, walking through the door, honey, and then I said,
That's it, bro.
So I said to her,
so it's
Find someone that gets you, man. Gets you.
That would like
deal
play
with
so well as a
their,
skit. You should just remake that entire
Oh,
scenario.
bro, that's my life. When I meet anyone that that are a fan of the podcast, and they say, "Hey, you're from the podcast," I blurt out some random joke that doesn't make sense. It's like, oh, their intention and their expectation is you to be funny. All right. I hope they're paying you, right?
At least you're on
I
brand.
even leaned in as well. I hope they're paying you, right?
gosh.
the lean in.
Did you
hard out,
did you
bro.
say it quiet enough so no one else could hear? Because that's
I
even
hope so.
creepier.
But she heard
I hope
it.
they're paying
She
you,
definitely heard it. She full went. She turned into a robot real fast. It's like if you're in video games
Yeah.
where someone just rage quit and then they just turn into an NPC out of nowhere. Like there used to be a soul in this body right now, but now I'm talking to a robot. That's what happened, bro.
Thank you for coming to Carton. Move on. Go.
It sounds like you're talking to Siri or something.
Oh man, yeah, that's their theory, man.
Thank you for coming, Caraton.
There's that like, I used to do that when it came to like work conversations. You run into somebody in the hallway or like whatever, and it's just like you have a chat. And you're like, oh, how's the weekend? This and that. Like, cool. Well, I'll see you later. Just like, oh, I'm late for a meeting. Oh, this and just
You kind of have to walk backwards a little bit.
yeah, just to signify you're gone. I'm in a hurry. I'm just
I am the king of saying shit that doesn't make sense when you walk by someone, and then we're just both laughing, and then I know he doesn't know what I said. I'd say some shit.
Oh, they're laughing in politeness.
Yeah, they're laughing like that as if they heard you. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
if you actually heard what I said, it makes sense, bro.
What do you mean? What do you mean they did?
It's like you'll be like some people will be like, oh,
Euphoria.
the examples like, oh, what you call it? And someone will be like, oh, it's a hot day today, and I'll be like, yeah, lucky I don't eat chili. Or like, but this is passing by, and imagine us
That's
passing
your
by.
default.
Oh, but lucky I don't eat chili.
I feel like there's more effort. There's more effort. You can't just be like, yeah, you too, or something.
what do you do, Nats? What do you do?
I don't do any. Sometimes I'm just like, and just walk away.
I just hope they don't stop, bro. If they start stopping, if they're walking, like if someone that you know is walking towards you and they start stopping, I was like, fuck, I gotta stop too. This is where the awkward conversations start happening.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I don't even know their name and I'm trying to figure it out in my head, bro.
So Rap has this thing as well. He can't see the caller ID on his car. So whenever somebody's calling him in the car, he has to guess who it is.
Oh, bro. Yeah, they'll be like, hey, bro. And I'll be like, yeah, bro, what's up, man? I don't know who the
And
fuck
then you're
it
on a
is,
mission
bro.
to figure out
Yeah,
who
yeah.
it
In my
is.
head, I'm just like, yeah. But who this motherfucker
You're like 10
is?
minutes in a combo, still
Oh,
trying
I
to
know, I
suss
don't
things
realize
out.
I hate the dude is like, oh, bro, why am I acting so funny?
Why am I being so nice to this
I
guy?
did it to Don once.
Yeah, it's to me.
I was
Hey
so
man, I'm just
nice.
gonna do this.
Actually, at that time, I was like a bit trying to figure it out, and I was a bit like standoffish. And then I was like, yeah. He wanted to borrow something. So he can borrow anything off me because I wouldn't even know. And then I said, yeah, man, yeah, why not? And then after a while, I realized it was Don.
he calls me
I
back.
called him back. I was like, fuck, Don, you didn't borrow. Of course you can borrow that shit, bro.
So now every time I call him, the first thing I say, hey Raf, it's done.
It's the most considerate thing, bro.
You need that ring where it says the name. My mom has that 'cause she's deaf. So be like, ring, Don Valex, ring. Then you know. Let's get that.
How did your mom hear it if she's deaf though?
Oh, she's got a little
Hearing aid.
hearing aid thing. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It helps.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, so she really hears Euphoria.
Don Alex.
Don Valex.
Don Alex.
Don Valex.
Oh, so silly.
All right, let's start the show.
Let's do it.
Euphoria.
Welcome to another.
This was me last
Welcome
week.
to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Raph. This is episode number 276. And I'm here with my usual suspects. Mr. Does Everything
Yeah, he
I
does
tell
everything.
him to do. I feel like, man, he is your on-the-go butler. He'll fulfill your commands and do anything that you need to do and do it right.
He's the Swiss Army knives of Filipinos.
He is the Swiss Army. What do you call him? The balisong?
Yeah.
The baladong of the podcast? You tell him to edit a video, he'll do it. You tell him to use his canvas shit, and he'll do it.
Tell him to bash someone, he'll do it.
He'll do it. Oh, brr. If it requires no sleeves, he'll do it.
Within
brr.
reason. No sleeves without question.
Yes.
No sleeves. It's Don doing stuff.
What's doing?
What an intro.
And on to my right, you bump into him in your local supermarket. He will know you are you. And then he'll search for you to apologize for recognizing you.
He'll tell you you are you.
No, don't worry.
He'll tell you, ikaw.
It's you. It's Mr. Beige Hat. Beige against the machine. That's Beige. Mr. Christian Garcia.
That's Beijing. I was like, hey, who is he introducing?
I'm confused.
That also has a beige hat.
Yeah, my bad.
And on to my left
Beige,
is,
beige.
I thought
is the king of the rants.
Mm.
Outside the podcast, he rants like a motherfucker.
it's an inside joke, man.
If you see 26 messages that are all nats, you know some shit's going down in his life.
It's probably an Eminem album or like something's really gotten his
Riled
goat.
up.
Or even both things, man.
We call him the landlord because of his rants.
I'm just passionate, man. Because of the rants. Because of the rants. Got that. Yeah,
Oh
that's fine.
man, we call him Rance Armstrong. Rance Joy.
Rants blazing.
Rants and Stimpy.
Is this a name change? Is this where we go? Nance Branson.
Marilyn Ransom.
Rants wife Fisher.
Rants one.
Is Mr. That's blazing.
Oh, bro.
And as you can hear,
Oh,
the
look at
weather in Sydney is very
Amazing.
bad. It's raining like it is when you're feeling bad and low, but you are listening to us, the Cheatcoders. Hopefully we are making your day
Yeah.
shinier than ever. And we are back in Common House Studio. I feel like I've been on a holiday off the pod.
Yeah.
Nats has been on a holiday off the pod. We had Garcia and Don holding it down the last episode. Shouts to Tim.
Yeah, shout out to Tim. I really
Shouts to
Michael.
Michael.
That's the producer guy, right?
Amherst.
Amherst. Why do we pause? I don't know why. But shouts to them for that song, man.
Yeah, dude.
Love it.
It's a
man.
fucking dope song.
It's a
Good
banger.
song, bro.
Yeah.
Did you guys play it on the pod, or was it only on the Patreon?
No, we played it on the pod.
Oh, so I was gonna say.
And on the
what's
Patreon, we gave a sneak preview of one of the other tracks they're working on. So
Ooh.
if you want to see that sneak preview, you gotta sign up to our Patreon.
He's gonna say preview.
Preview.
But yeah, we are here.
Authentities.
I might sound a bit rusty from podding because like it's been a while. But
It's been a while.
to be honest, I'm glad to be back on the pod.
Yeah.
It's like I felt like this is kind of like my therapy, and having a very rough week in terms of like work and
I
being
think-
run down. I think I needed this.
Talk that shit, bro. What happened? What's been going on this
It's
week?
just been busy, bro.
And it's a
Yeah.
good thing.
It's a good thing,
Yeah.
but
Busy's
bro,
good.
I just
Busy's
feel
good.
like I need a break. So this after this pod, I'm going on a holiday for the weekend. I booked it this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's one of those holidays where you just stay in a resort.
Right,
You know,
right, right.
like I was like looking for places where they just had everything there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna touch the car. I ain't gonna go nowhere. I don't know no beach, no nothing. No beach with this weather. I just need something that
Yeah, that's
everything is
true.
there,
Yeah.
and I can just enjoy myself and relax. And it had to be like a
Unwind.
massaging place there too.
That's sick,
You know,
man.
like everything that's there is there, and all the food, bro. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be my weekend. I'm
Well
gonna enjoy
deserved.
myself.
Have you ever been on a cruise?
Yeah.
That you,
I
I reckon.
love cruises, bro.
Can't do it.
Let's fucking do it. Let's go. No, you don't like it?
I don't enjoy cruises.
It's just me and you, bro.
Let's do it, bro.
It wasn't as enthusiastic.
Let's get a two, bro.
People look at you guys like, let's do it. I'm like, yeah,
The tone changed. Oh yeah, let's do it, bro.
Nats and I will meet you at the destination. You guys can sail there.
we'll
Nats
You
and I.
say like cruises, man?
I don't think I enjoy it.
Man.
Why?
what's the
Maybe
bad?
I don't know.
Wait, you guys have been on cruises,
Yeah.
now, right?
Maybe it was
No?
just a cruise I went on. I don't know. I didn't feel like I felt sick.
Because
Oh, you get seasick.
I get a bit seasick, but my mom did say
There's tablets for
if
that
you get
shit.
yeah, that's true. But if you get a really big boat, you barely feel the waves.
Yeah.
So that could be
Still
cool.
feel it. Like I feel
You
it.
still feel it.
I feel it, but I don't get sick of it. Like
Nah. You know what's funny though? We fish a lot.
Yeah.
So I love fishing, but yeah, I don't think I can stay on a boat for days. I don't know. I don't like it.
There's a lot of shit. No, but this is the thing though. Like what Raph was saying, you're spending that time to not do anything.
Yeah.
You're on a boat and everything's kind of done for you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it really is like a
I
break
think
from
maybe
like a getaway. The
I
shakiness and
I do
stuff.
see the appeal. Yeah.
It happens when you're going in and out of coast. But once you're out in open,
Oh, yeah,
in
once
the
you're
open
out,
sea,
right, right.
that's
You know,
when it feels flat.
I
bro.
think I do need that kind of holiday because every holiday I go on, it's like
Yeah.
let's just do more shit.
Yeah.
And then I come back even more
You
tired.
need an
'cause I-
Yeah,
itinerary
I'm
and
similar,
stuff. I'm like, bro,
yeah.
I
I
just
need to
need
like move.
relax,
I get to the
bro.
thing, and it's like, look, what can we do? Let's climb a mountain. Let's do this. Let's do
it
that.
feels like because you've got twins as well.
Yeah, but we take them adventures
So
too.
no, but like when you're on a cruise, they have like these daycares,
Oh damn.
so you can drop them off. You and your
leave
missus
them,
can do like, even if you're not doing anything, just go back to the room and sleep, bro.
It's true.
Someone's there to look after the kids.
They
Go
got
out,
casinos
eat,
there
go
too.
back to sleep. Yeah.
I'm a lot
Yeah.
more like beach resort type person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like a beach resort.
You're a very active person though. There's a lot of
Yeah.
shit you can do.
They got gyms
the
there too
cruise.
though on
Yeah.
the cruise.
Yeah, but like gym is only one part of it.
No, they got
I'm not gonna say.
You can do push-ups anywhere, dog.
the gym's like, all right, let's work.
It's a boat, bro. There's poles everywhere. You can do chin-ups.
It's funny though because when I book a holiday, it's like where the hotel is, there needs to be a gym in the hotel or
Yeah.
at least situated near a gym that I
you
can
still
go
gym
to.
in the hotel.
Oh, I know how to sell it to Don, bro. There's buffets and shit.
Yeah.
So this is Don. He works out a lot and he loves to eat. That's why.
Yeah, everything's there.
Yeah, everything's fucking. Like the buffet shit is good. When you go on the dinner, like the one that everybody goes with,
Yeah.
it's free or
Yeah.
part of the package. That's good. But if you don't want that shit, there's all these restaurants and
Yeah.
stuff as well.
Yeah, and if you get,
It's-
if you can make friends with the Filipino crew,
Oh, bro.
Yeah, they treat you
bro,
well.
they treat you good, bro.
They brought my sister. My sister was feeling seasick when we went. They brought Filipino food to the room
That's nice.
because
Yeah.
she couldn't come out to dinner with
Ah,
everyone.
that's good.
You
That's
know,
nice.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to go again for like a crew trip. Yeah, let's give it a go.
Like,
Might-
I've only
might
been
change
with
my mind.
family,
I've been
but
with
I would
family.
like to go with like
Mates,
just,
yeah.
you
I
know,
went with
mates.
mates,
Yeah.
big family, like my
It'd be
aunties,
cool.
uncles.
It would be, man.
But you know, it might be different. Maybe we'll do a podcast on it and make
Yeah.
some vlogs and stuff.
I reckon the vlog
Yeah,
is
if there's
gonna
Don
any,
doesn't want to go.
If there's any cruise liners that want to sponsor us, I guess us three will go.
I'll meet you guys there. yeah, I'll be there. Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
Don
yeah,
needs?
yeah.
He needs action. You know, you can go shark diving
Yeah,
on the
you
cruise
can.
by jumping off the boat.
That doesn't. It's not
Free as well, bro.
You can dive, but like, they're not gonna pick you back up.
Bye, Don.
Those boats are massive. That's like jumping off 20 stories.
Well, you can't say like I went on one in 2006, right?
Yeah.
All the rooms, it's like imagine a really long hotel hallway,
Yeah.
and then the rooms are on like the doors are on both sides. Obviously, I'm walking to. I think it was like I was trying to hide the fact that I was smoking, like with my missus, right? So I go, I'm gonna go out to the decks and get a drink or whatever. Really want to go for a cigarette. While I'm walking down that long hallway,
Oh, you smell.
one of the doors open up,
Oh no.
and this chick, dude, singlet and underwear, just undies,
Whoa.
look out the hall, like looking for someone, like with that grin on her face. And then she goes, like she giggles, and then she closes the door, goes back in. And I'm thinking like, fuck, I wish I wasn't here with my girlfriend.
No.
I was like, no way. It was one of those
That was
cruises
the
where
day
singles
that
were like-
began where it's like, crews are the shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Before that, I was like,
I love
I'll meet you guys there.
He's been trying to replicate that same scenario ever since.
Just hanging out in the hallways.
No, he does a
I'm
role.
going out for a smoke, guys.
No, he does a role play now.
I say again, I'm going out for a cigarette.
If there's any women out there wearing a singlet and nothing else, they need to look at the hallway. No one's here.
He hasn't been able to recreate it, so he asked his girlfriend to be like, "Hey babe, can you wear a singlet and underwear only?"
That's
And
not
then
the same, bro.
Need the shock value, bro.
I was like,
and then look
"Well,
out in the
Herbie."
hallway like in
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I need to be surprised by it. Can you do it when I'm not looking?
Done, bro. His sleeve is right.
At least you got to experience that. I had that same when I was gonna first ever go to a hostel, and I think there'd just be random naked chicks everywhere. And then when I went, there was none. It was just
it was
a guy
all
in a bunk
dudes.
bed. It was just all dudes in a bunk bed. I was like, oh.
My
All the
experience.
girls already tortured already.
No,
Yeah,
You
so
reached
the
that.
movie-
You reached the end of the movie.
It's like, oh, that's a
That's all
shame.
dudes in here except for these bitches.
Getting tortured.
one of my experiences at a hostel. I was staying in. This was in LA.
It's better I have girls in the done.
No,
Yeah,
it's
this
got
guy's
AJ Raphael in this
Oh,
one.
yeah,
I'm pretty
no,
sure.
no.
Yeah, he always brings up
You
AJ.
know, it's that time of
This
the
guy's
month.
girls.
All right, so
Let
what
the
did
man
they-
speak, let the
what
man
did AJ do?
Come on, guys.
He's
So
at
I
it,
was
bro.
in LA, and I was staying in the hostel. This on Hollywood Boulevard. Anyway, went down to the cafeteria area, and people like there's just a bunch of people having drinks.
Yeah.
And it's one girl surrounded by like 4 guys.
They're all trying
and
to
they're
get
all
in.
trying to pick her up.
Yeah.
And I'm just there going like, I just want to have a chat with people. I've just landed.
With the hostels, it's open room,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
it's open
Yeah, like well,
Mm.
you have private rooms.
No, but
That
yeah,
costs a
but
little bit more.
that's not the
They call
same.
that the champagne room.
Oh, is
No,
it?
no,
Yeah.
you can have private rooms, but it costs a little more. But
It's
yeah,
insane.
you end up sharing. You end up sharing with people.
You can choose
It's
as well
most-
the genders, mixed gender
Yeah.
ones, or male only, or female only.
Yeah, it's like Big Brother.
I would have
bro.
chosen female only.
What a guy.
Why would you choose male only, bro?
I need that brotherhood, bro.
That's for the young bucks out
Brotherhood,
there.
bro.
Oh
That's
man.
good.
The hostel thing's not a bad idea though. Like, like it's very budget friendly, right? That's
Yeah.
the appeal.
Yeah, it's a
100%.
terrible idea.
But it's still, if you watch the
I'm
movie,
at the
it's
stage
bad.
of my life where I'm not
Oh,
dealing
yeah,
with. I'm not
you're
dealing
saying-
with bad
No.
shit. Bad.
Yeah.
When you're
I'm going
younger,
to a resorts, bro. I'm like looking at 4 to 5, bro.
yeah,
4
when
or
you when
5
you're
is-
younger,
it's a young
it's an
person's
option.
thing.
Yeah.
When you're backpack, it's great when you're young and backpacking, and if
Yeah,
you're free,
yeah.
Poor.
if you're free,
That's the
Yeah.
mad restriction, eh?
even if
The
you're not
money
poor,
side
though,
of
I think
thing.
they do it because like you meet people. Well, they're poor as well, and then you can hang with poor people. But like same like-mindedness.
The whole backpacking
free.
thing is like a big.
So
Yeah.
how did
It's
you
a big
lose
thing
your
in
money?
Europe for sure.
Yeah.
But,
It's a big thing in Europe.
Do you reckon that's
Yeah.
why the movie Hostel came about?
yeah.
Because of the whole
In my
thing?
mind, that's why I was like, oh, there's gonna be naked
So
chicks.
you know the
here.
movie Hostel. in my mind, right? Because I've stayed in hostels and I've had friends and my brothers have stayed in hostels and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We haven't had problems, right? I can only speak from my experiences and the ones I've heard. But when I think of the movie Hostel,
Yes.
it's like a Filipino mom telling you, "Don't go there because you're gonna get kidnapped. You're gonna get murdered."
All
in the
of
hostel.
the
It
things they
happens.
told you to scare
every,
you off.
yeah, everything that's wrong. It's gonna, it's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
But then nothing happens.
Yeah, no. So do
Mum,
you get
what's wrong?
do you get disappointed or do you be
Yeah, I know.
You're like, oh, I thought this was like Hostel.
This place just called my mum a liar.
It's not like what it's in the movies.
Yeah, I know. Where is all the gore and death?
How come I'm still alive?
What happened to all the kidnapping?
Oh, man.
I'm not getting my money's worth.
You feel like because like it's all about the hostels about rich people trying to get entertainment of people getting tortured,
Yeah,
right? It's like,
yeah.
It's
man,
messed
I'm
up.
not even worthy enough to get tortured.
Yeah, no.
Or you start to lose confidence and
Yeah,
shit,
you,
bro.
start
I'm like,
thinking-
bro.
you go back on that holiday again, like,
Oh,
what
bro.
did I do wrong?
Am I really that unstabbable?
Yeah, I know.
Unstabbable.
Maybe I need to grow into a C. C cup.
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez. Did you get that when you were going to Europe?
Yeah,
Because
like a
obviously
stick-up?
people.
Wait.
Did people did your parents be like, oh, don't go to Europe, don't go to London, this is gonna happen?
My parents didn't. Well, I just went. What can you say?
Do they know?
What, that I was
that
going
you
to
were
London?
going for like
For
how
like-
long?
Well, they thought I was only going to go for 2 years. I thought I was only going to go for 2 years.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was out of the blue. It was like, I think I'm going to go to London.
Stay there.
And then a week
few
later,
years,
it's like,
came back with
I got a visa. I guess I'm going to London.
They
And then
didn't know
all-
you were going to come back with 2 daughters.
Yeah, no. Came back with a
The
family.
best possible one.
Yeah, I know.
It really was though. It was nice.
What'd
It
you
came
bring
back full
back?
circle.
because I feel like every time somebody goes to the Philippines, the first thing is like, be careful not to get scammed. Be careful of like
And you're-
of kidnappers. Be careful like this. Don't speak English when you're inside a taxi. Like all of that kind of stuff. It's like the negative things that come up. It's always that.
I get the whole scamming thing, right? Because in some, like in one way or another, you go to fields, you're gonna get scammed, whether it's like a little fee or whatever. But getting scammed in fields doesn't feel so bad. Do you know what I mean?
It's not really a scam.
like
It's just
if you
getting
get overcharged.
It's getting
with
one
certain
up
things.
in a deal. Like
Yeah.
you're just getting
Mm.
beaten in a. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they call it scamming, but it's really
It's
just
not like proper European scams where like someone talks to you, fake talks to you, and then someone behind you steals your shit.
yeah, they
Yeah.
pick
That's a
up on you.
scam.
That's
Yeah.
a scam for sure.
That's proper scam.
Have you
Or
guys
you get
been
like consulted and then get taken to an alleyway and then you get tortured.
that?
Yeah. The way you wake up and then
Was that your first day in London?
Yeah, man.
Your kidneys are gone.
Brr. If that happened, then you'd be like, I must be really hot.
Yeah, I know. The boost in confidence. So it's just
I'm like,
unbelievable.
I lost the kidney, but these guys
Unbelievable.
think I'm pretty hot.
You didn't. Yeah. Oh goodness.
What does hot be?
Movies and movies. Only the hot ones get tortured,
Of
bro.
all the tourists, you picked me.
Yeah, no,
oh,
bro.
That's sweet.
That's true.
Aw.
Back in Stockholm,
Bro.
kicks in. Wait,
bro.
bring me with you.
It's like have you seen those R&B artists? They always get like a girl on stage and stuff.
Yes.
It's like that, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I've seen Janet Jackson get a guy up on stage and she
Oh.
would do like lap dances and stuff.
Oh.
And then the next tour, it just gets crazier and crazier. The next tour, she's actually like putting him on like a little like wall where
You're
they get tying him down and
Whoa.
stuff. And bro, you should see the guys that they get up on that shit, bro. You go search on YouTube, like all that shit.
This is
bro.
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson.
Was this
Yeah,
recent?
she used to do that.
Oh,
she used to do that on her tours
and the guys
on
would,
stage.
the guys don't hide their horniness at all, bro.
Really?
They'd be like,
I'd feel weird.
Do you guys find Janet Jackson hot?
Not really.
I never really.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't see them.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
yeah, bro. In that
Okay.
stage, bro, in that stage of her career, yeah.
The Together
It's-
Again
it's like-
video around
It's like
that
young
stage.
Mariah Carey type of vibes, you know, like
Mariah
Carey.
found hot,
yeah, young Mariah.
Janet-
When
I
Janet
don't know.
started getting a lot more plastic surgery, then I was like, oh, she's looking a little too much like
let's
Michael.
bring up Janet Jackson. Let's utilize this. I mean, it took like 20 hours setting this thing up. Might as well use it.
So I was thinking about like velvet rope type of Janet Jackson, and the cover where she's like topless with the
with the
and
hands
stuff.
thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
actually remember
The
what
one
she,
that
what she
one
looks
that
like.
type of vibe. Around that stage, and she was doing that R&B shit as well,
Yeah.
like getting guys on stage, and they were like, oh,
Was this during
That's
the
the
era
way
when
love goes.
JT ripped
Just
off
try images. Just
No,
like
no,
oh, that was a bit older.
Well,
Oh, she
before
was
yeah,
there
that's way a
already.
bit older.
Wow.
But like, yeah. So
Yeah, just search Janet Jackson there.
yeah, man. But you know, yeah, man.
Janet Jackson.
Shout outs to producer Jarrell.
Nah.
See what I mean? Like, see, she's got.
She looked like Lil Kim there, bro.
Can you put young Janet Jackson?
Yeah. Type young, sexy, and hot Janet Jackson. Let's narrow down the search parameters. Let's get straight to this one. I want to know what
He's
you guys.
actually doing it.
I want to know what these guys are talking about because I
He's
never
actually doing it.
found her hot.
Young Janet Jackson, bro.
Oh wait, you're talking about Poetic Justice, Janet Jackson.
Yeah,
Where
I
type
did
poetic-
find her.
poetic
That's
justice.
the way love
Yeah.
goes.
That's
Young
the way
Janet
love
Jackson.
goes.
That's the way love goes.
Poetic
That's
justice.
Janet
That one.
Jackson.
Poetic.
I talked
poetic
about it on the
justice.
1MX
Yeah.
episode. That she working something in me when I was younger.
Even when she got a bit older with a bit of
Yeah,
plastic
she cute,
surgery,
bro.
she kind of got back into it, but then too much came, you know.
There's
like,
that comparison there, just below that photo.
yeah.
That one. There. So if you move it over so you can see the older version as well.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
She
poetic
kinda-
justice, bro. With
Poetic
Tupac.
justice.
It's kind of
There
Lauryn
you go.
Hill
So,
vibes there.
but see what I mean? Like,
see
see,
a difference in that one.
she
bro?
got a nose job, and it like she
Bruh.
ended up looking more like Michael Jackson.
She
which-
ended up looking like RuPaul. Hey, Jarrell, can you type in Janet Jackson deepfake porn and put it up on the big screen, please? Slow motion, please.
Shout out to Marvin. Shout out to Jarrell behind the camera doing our thing.
Yeah,
What
man.
up?
We only have one intern today. And so one intern.
Shout outs to Tom. Hope
one
you're
intern.
hope you go home safe,
We only
buddy.
have one intern.
Yeah, there's rain as well.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Good
Okay, if
times.
you're driving, listening to this, be careful out there.
You know, this rain is like ASMR for listeners right now.
I'm
Yeah.
probably-
Asthma.
Asthma. That's why. That yeah, man.
you know what? I just realized like last week I've decided my life is now no longer gonna have hot food in it,
Why?
as in spicy food.
Why?
Bro,
I've broken
what the
up.
fuck?
I've broken up with spicy food.
Why? You can't.
It's no longer fun for me anymore.
Getting old, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm getting old. That
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel the pain aspect
Ass.
of spicy food.
Yeah.
You know, not the spicy food as in like wicked wings and stuff like that. Not like, you know, Australian spicy.
You mean hardcore
I'm
chili,
talking about
raw
I'm
red
talking
chili?
about like I was at Bell's right
Mhm.
before the Snow Allegro concert,
Mhm.
and I was like, all right, I'll get the hot wings.
Oh.
I'm assuming hot wings are just
Oh,
hot wings,
no,
right?
dude, no, those are.
And
Yeah.
then it was hot wings, as in like this is hot wings.
Oh my
And then
God.
I had a bite of. I ate all the 3 wings because, like, you know, I'm also a career pot like that. And then I ate the wings,
Just
and
practical, man.
then I was like, bruh, you know what? It's not fun, bruh.
It's not.
I don't find the fun in eating the hot food like this, bruh.
When I
You
was
had to do that
younger, I
before
thought
the
of it as a
concert.
challenge. Like when
Yeah.
you'd like the spicy.
It didn't taste nice, eh? It didn't even taste
did
nice.
nice. When
Yeah.
you were younger, you thought like when you eat it, you're manly.
Yeah.
It boosts up the
I don't know. I
the
do like the pain.
manliness in you,
I still like it.
and it gives you that like, oh, you're trying to reach your threshold of like how much you can handle type of thing. And that was fun. No,
That was toxic, bro.
That was my competitive edge. But now I'm just eating them like, bro, you know what'd be good if I actually enjoyed this food, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna taste nice at least too, though, because
Yeah.
there is really spicy. But like, you know, the pork rolls in Cabra, they got that hit with those chili when you reach it in the middle.
Yeah.
I love that. Just. But then the rest of it's like, okay, I'm good
I like
again.
mild spice now.
Just a
Mild
little
spice,
stab.
bro.
little
What the fuck
stab.
happened to you
when
just then?
we when we went to. You're like Ron Josel's dad.
Yeah, hey, Nat's eating something spicy. Sounds like when a car is already running and you tried to turn it on still with a key.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry. My bad.
Oh, he hit the chilies in the middle.
You grind the gear and it isn't in place probably.
Oh, my bad. I was very quiet. Didn't realize.
Bro. That's eating chili is me trying to get up from a couch, bro. I get up from a couch. Oh man.
That sounds like my knee, bro.
Right.
But yeah, I have broken up with hot food, bro.
That's not
As in,
cool.
like,
My favorite thing is like because we went to get pork rolls that one night.
Yeah, yeah.
And Tom was there.
That was his first time.
And Tom was like, "Yeah, I'll have chili." And then he bit it. He's like, "Man, it's too much chili."
That's the loudest I've heard him, bro. He's quite quiet, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like, damn! Hot chili! It wasn't really like that, but he's like, there's so much chili!
They put it all in the one spot in the middle.
They didn't spread
you reckon they do that shit, bro? Yeah, you reckon because like the people who make the pork rolls, bro, the banh mi, they're like quiet and shit.
They're
and then
trolling,
in,
man.
In their minds, they're like, they look at Tom like,
He's like, hey, he's new.
you know, let's fuck up his day.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna fuck with this guy.
Put the
'Cause he
chilies
was-
in the middle.
Have
He
you
was
ever
alright.
have you ever had the people already assume your level of spiciness because
Yeah.
you know because we're darker or browner than most people. People automatically assume that they can handle spice.
Yeah,
But then
I remember like I used to eat spicy food for my culture. Like I gotta do this. Like, oh, can you want this to be hot? You know, you get the options, right?
yeah.
I choose hot because, like, you know, I gotta, you know, I'm ethnic, bro. I gotta do it.
I'm ethnic, bro.
We went to this chili chicken wing place in near Glenfield where I used to
Memphis
live.
Wings,
Memphis
bro.
Wings.
I
Have you,
would
ever,
be there.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
have you heard the ass burner?
bro.
Not me. His brother did.
Your brother Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
mistake.
when they bring it out, they laugh first like ha ha ha.
Yeah.
And then when they bring out, they come out with the
They're
glass of
wearing
milk.
fucking gloves and shit.
They wear
bro.
gloves and they give you a glass of milk.
Yeah.
We all had it. We were all the same mentality. Like we're eating it, and then we're crying, and we're like rating it. It's like let's be YouTubers, be reviewers.
We don't need to promote them. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you want to pay us.
And then we're like going through our rating systems, and one of our mates is like, I think I'll give it about a 7.
Shouts out LJ, man.
Tears coming down his eyes.
Dude was having a trip like he was on
It's about a
acid, bro. And he was like,
See, like-
yo, this is just a 7, bro.
See,
I
like-
give
Give it
it
about a 7.
Ken wouldn't deliberately have hot, spicy food, but then another friend of ours ordered the ass burner wings or whatever they are,
Ass burner, yeah.
and he thought it was his. He picked one up and he just like went to town
Yeah,
on
he
it.
went to the toilet
And then he was like,
spat it out.
No, I took a day off work from that.
It was
It
only
burns
one
your acid.
bite, bro. I went to the toilet, but
It's
I wasn't to
instant.
spit out or like to like, you know, burn my ass. It was just for me to recollect myself, bro. I felt like I was on acid, bro. I was
Euphoria.
like
It was
this
euphoria.
I was like this. Yeah, I was in
It was
euphoria,
euphoria.
bro.
It was euphoria.
In my mind was
Holy shit, it's hot. Euphoria.
Places are like that.
here's a fun fact. Some people
Is it the wings?
Yeah, it is.
It is the wings. Here's a fun fact that some people have like likened eating chilies
Yeah.
to getting high. There's a TV show on
maybe that's
Netflix.
why.
There's a TV show on Netflix, and I'm not sure how true this is, but the guy, he said he used to be a drug addict until he started harvesting and growing his own chilies and cultivating them. And now when he has a chili, it's like a rush of adrenaline. It's like a high for
I
himself.
don't deny
And so-
that. There's that Simpsons episode where Homer takes that chili and then
Yeah.
he literally has an acid trip.
Yeah.
So maybe there's proper.
It must be true then.
It must be true, bro.
Must be true. Simpsons is always
I
right.
saw it in a cartoon once.
No. If it was any other
Fact check
cartoon,
me,
nah,
guys.
bro.
Fact
But
check me.
it's the Simpsons, bro. They predicted a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
stuff,
true. And it was Native Americans. They do acid stuff.
bro. But
They
yeah,
do a lot of
in
smoking.
saying that, bro, chili and hot stuff,
Yeah, no more.
no more. No more.
I'm curious,
I'm
dude.
not eating any tamale or the spices and spices.
What is- no more.
No more, baby, I'm a do-rag.
That was good.
Spices
When
and
I eat it, I'm
spices.
always suckling.
You gotta have the list as well.
Oh, God.
That's so sad that you have
I
to
know.
sing it with a lisp, bro. Oh, man.
Making promises,
That's going to be my Cheatcoders stash right there.
How does what does your wife think of this? Because spicy food is
No,
like
no,
staple
no.
at
You know
home,
what's
right?
funny? I got one of those Indians that don't like spicy food.
Oh,
She
you got
doesn't
one of
like
those.
spicy.
Unbelievable!
One of those.
Unbelievable!
Well, then, like, and then she's like, oh, I got one of those Asians that like spicy food. But now I've
Oh,
gone
that was a trade-off.
You've
and
crossed over.
now we've gone met in the middle.
Now she likes spicy food.
Yeah. I think she was trying to eat more spicy food so she could like
Yeah.
enjoy it as much as I can.
Yeah,
And now I'm just
halfway.
lowering my spicy
She
intake.
did that
bro.
for you, bro.
I know.
Yeah, that's love.
Yes, man.
That's love.
But yeah, now I'm just lowering the standards now. So
Yeah.
you know,
That's alright.
That's
Now you can
the
both
one,
enjoy
man.
mild hot food.
that's it, man.
Yeah, just go
Yeah,
for the
because like
mild.
she was like, "Oh, what do you want? What do you want in a burrito? Like mild, hot, or spicy?" And she was expecting spicy,
Yeah, you get mild.
and I was like, "Mild," and she was like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
She looked at you different.
I know. I was like, "Bruh." She
You know,
looked at me like I was a Filipino, and I was like,
Oh,
"Damn it."
shit.
You are right though. When you have those really spicy food, it's like having a hangover.
It's not fun, bro.
The next day, the
Why did I
poop
spend money
hangover.
on this, bro? No, man.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy spicy food.
I wasn't-
anymore.
Well, I think spice, there's always different levels, right? Places like Memphis Wings, then they have something on their menu as
Specifically
an
for it.
ass burner.
No,
Yeah.
that's
But
They're
you know-
doing shit just to be hot, not
The thing
because
is-
it's a flavor thing.
Exactly right. It didn't even taste nice. That's
No,
the
it's
thing.
not.
I don't mind really spicy. It just gotta be. It's gotta be nice. It's gotta taste nice.
Hmm.
Like I
Just-
love
yeah.
Korean hot and spicy. Like they go hardcore with like spice.
With chili
over
powder.
the top,
Spicy
but
pork,
it tastes
bro.
nice.
Oh. Yeah.
When they do spicy pork. Oh, so
I used
good.
to really enjoy eating chili, like spicy foods.
Yeah.
But my only issue is I will sweat like
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah.
pig when I have spicy food. So during
Oh no, the shirt's gone.
yeah, I'm not underneath. I'm wearing a Sweat City shirt, but anyway. But I used to go to
show it, bro.
later.
Hey, there's a camera right there. Hey.
Anyway, I used to go to a
it's
Szechuan
such a-
place.
Oh, I love Szechuan.
Used to go to a Szechuan place with my workmates,
Tastes metallic.
and I'd
after.
have to bring a towel with me because that's how much I'd be sweating.
It's like a workout.
It's kind of
He goes to the
prepared,
restaurant,
bro.
gets his fob key out.
He's got a duffel bag.
Gets a duffel bag.
Brings out a towel.
Goes to the change room for a bit.
Puts a sweatband on.
Sweatband.
The wristband too.
Lays down a towel.
Lay down the towel.
All right, stretches.
Yeah, he's doing stretches.
Time to do my reps.
Sets up his tripod.
Get the angles right, man. Get the
You
angles.
guys are describing all of my workouts.
Goes to someone else like, are you going to use those plates?
Yeah, I know.
Plates.
That's great.
Can I take that spoon?
Are you done with those hot plates?
That's great. That's good. I
Are
like
you done with those platitos?
platitos.
And then he looks in the phone like later in the night. He realizes that he walked into someone's shot, and then now they're just complaining about him.
Yeah.
I don't like it when people objectify me.
He's objectifying chili.
I don't like it. Of course, I was using those plates.
I swear, I don't say hi to anybody in the gym anymore. I've always got my head down.
See, he's looking at me.
Even if it's
man.
Wait, is that in fear of being like called out?
No, sometimes I just don't want to talk to anyone and they just train. But then there's times when I will see someone else who's like a friend of mine who's training, and then because I'm just in passing and whatever, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to say hi to them. I'm just going to continue training.
When you take those, when you post those reels and stuff of you at the gym, was that with your phone or with your tripod thing?
With the tripod.
Does anyone say shit? Because really?
Yeah, I mean, once or twice somebody's been like, "Hey, what kind of camera is that?" And that's it.
That's cool.
Okay.
But the camera is pretty inconspicuous because the tripod's pretty like just.
It's a small. It's not like a giant SLR type thing.
No, but still, it's a camera.
Yeah.
I was telling
sure
people
people
like,
working out and stuff. You know?
Nobody noticed.
I wouldn't call it out though. If you saw someone doing it, I wouldn't go out of my way and be like, "Hey, why you got a camera?"
Some people notice it, some people don't. I mean, when we did the Caraton shoot, I had it in the corner the entire time, or for most of the time. People were just walking past it. They didn't
because
even
they kind of
notice it.
see other people with cameras. It's kind of the thing.
This is like you,
Gym is
just
a bit
you
more
and the
like,
camera.
I don't know. I feel like there's a.
I try not to.
It's divisive in the gym. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I try not to. Make sure that nobody else is in the shot, just because it's. I don't
etiquette, right?
Yeah, and I don't care if somebody walks in front of the shot because it's a public gym, so I don't care. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Oh,
Hey,
Janet
Janet's back.
Jackson.
Hey, what's
Janet
up?
Jackson's back. Jarrell really likes Janet Jackson, hey? This is the first time Jarrell's heard of Janet Jackson.
That was before we got to see her boob.
Yeah, the whole
At
world.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bring up what are we searching for?
We don't have to stop
Wardrobe.
every time. We don't have to stop every time the monitor turns into something.
It's distracting, but
I want to see
wardrobe
what's coming up.
malfunction.
ADHD.
What's the next video?
ADHD.
Oh man, you should listen to 3LW no more.
You know what? When I'm thinking, right? Only some people will get that reference, so they know more.
No, bro. You know.
It's funny. That's why we do it there.
Grew up on that music, but man.
Yeah, man. I grew up
Millenni-
with broken promises.
Millennials, bro.
This is the stuff I had on burnt CDs, bro.
Yeah.
Broken promises. You know,
They tried really hard to hide her lisp with the auto tune and stuff.
not hard enough.
The attitude made it crazier, bro.
The last night when we were leaving like the food joint, old Kanye, like College Dropout, started playing, right? And then and my missus was like singing along, going, "Drug dealing just to get by," and then I continued on going, like, what's it called? She goes, "How do you know that?" And I'm like, "How do I not know that, bro?" Like I was telling her like that. That was the Kanye that I liked.
Cute.
You know what I mean?
Cute moment, these two.
No, because like she was doing the whole like, all my friends never listened to Kanye back then.
Yeah.
They're all the bandwagon kind of.
They
kinds
jumped
like
on.
After Power and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, College Dropout was the album that I went to JB Hi-Fi on the day it released,
Dude,
to wait for
and I was
it. bro.
convinced
Remember when
his
we
name
were
was
working
Kane.
that? Remember we were working that warehouse.
'Cause,
I played that. I played that song. I've been working this grave shit. I ain't like every morning
Such
when
a
I'm driving.
good album, bro. Like Jamie Foxx, John Legend, and all that.
first three.
Talib. It was so good, man.
Yeah, there's the Caraton clip.
This was before egotistical Kanye came out. You know what I mean?
Wild
All right, wild thought.
1 minute, 2 on 1 hour and 2 minutes edit point right there.
All right. Now I was scouting like just random the articles and stuff, right? You guys know Starlink, like by Elon Musk.
Oh, the space stuff.
Yeah. But it's just basically little satellites, like a bunch of them is a network in the space right now. And the good thing is people that are in rural areas can get access to the internet because of Starlink, right? It's not like, say, Telstra's satellite that's specifically just for Australia. This is global. And because they've got this technology now, we're finding things that we can do now that we couldn't do before, like communicating with people, like tribes and stuff in the Amazon. Have you heard of this recently?
No.
You know, in Brazil, right, the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah,
there's still tribes out there that live, very secluded. They're
I've watched
completely independent.
Are they cannibals?
River Monsters?
No.
River Monsters, the guy that goes to like weird places to fish.
I'm pretty sure they're cannibals.
He would have to go to places in Amazon and stuff. Like he would have to get permission for these tribes.
Because they're cannibals.
I know, but like I don't know what it gives.
It could be a practice with some of them, but
might be.
They're not really known to be cannibals. The Amazon's pretty. You've got a lot of things to hunt, so there's no need for eating each other.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Maybe for like.
No, I thought they eat like people that get lost in the Amazon. I saw it in a movie once.
It really isn't like there's places like Papua
Hostel?
New Guinea.
Hostel.
Like Papua New Guinea, I think culturally there's aspects of cannibalism, but it's not because out of hunger. It was more of
It's a flex.
like a belief thing.
It's probably
Like it was like a
religious,
cultural
yeah.
belief thing. But in the Amazon, they've got pockets because the rainforest is so there's a lot of resources there, so they don't need to be eating each other.
They can eat snakes.
They can survive on their own. They don't need to
alligators.
be dealing with the modern modern people.
They'd only eat someone as a flex, like I ate you.
The eating thing, forget the eating stuff, right? Because that is not cannibalism.
ADHD.
You can bring in this cannibalism.
Let's move on. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
He's got a thought, bro. It's wild, bro. This cannibalism.
Just took it to another level. They might have eaten someone before, but nothing
trying to change the
substantiated.
narrative. All right, no cannibals.
No. I think the part that's happened now is a little bit wilder than the cannibalism, though. Because we can communicate with them now, we were able to give them things like iPads and shit, so they can actually communicate with the outside world now. And this happened 9 months ago.
How would they charge it?
Huh?
How would they charge it when it run out of battery?
No, they still have infrastructure there, but they're self-sustained. You know what I mean?
What are we looking at?
Papua New Guinea tribes or like Amazon tribes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so in the Amazon, they got tribes that completely like disconnected from the outside world, but now
Now
we're
they
connected to them.
They got iPads and stuff.
Yeah, for
No,
the last
when
9
you
months,
said that, I thought they were like literally still in like tree houses, huts.
they are.
They are.
But how do they have a power outlet? So if they have an
I'm just
iPad,
trying-
Maybe
No,
there's
no,
a generator, man. And like,
Yeah. No. Like just because their house is a hut doesn't mean that they have infrastructure locally. Do you know what I mean? But like they don't interact with people on the outside. But now that they have, like they're able to see what their life is like our life is
That's so
like.
trippy.
And this started like 9 months ago. Now that we've gone back to see how they're going with that, like how that's changed their lifestyle.
anarchy.
No. No. That's exactly what's happened.
Nothing happened.
No. The porn addiction took over.
Really?
No one's doing shit because they're busy
Bro,
on their
exactly,
Yeah.
dude.
Pandemic.
Yeah. It's completely ruined their lifestyle. All the young
That
ones that
speaks
did have
volumes
access.
of like what it does. to
These
us.
Right,
tribes
exactly.
are used to just doing shit.
They were probably
Yeah.
happier before, man.
They're doing shit.
Well,
they're climbing things. They're hunting.
Porn
they're
addiction
hunting,
wasn't a
they're
thing.
gathering.
Now
all
they
that
have this
stuff.
devices where they could just get entertained.
That's terrible.
Bruh.
It is, right? Like even the young ones, the whole social media
You know,
thing.
I think we need a cleanse, man.
Yeah, like.
Wait.
But after this episode, though, after this episode.
We're a part of that social media. Just relax on
Shout
that.
outs to Brazil.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Amazon.
Shout outs to the tribes if you're
Wonder
listening
Woman's
to us.
amazing. Love it.
But imagine like
Wonder Woman.
like a people's
yeah.
lifestyle that's been going on for thousands of years.
It's just ruined.
In 9 months, you've turned that from like a productive thing that's able to sustain itself to
So now they're like
they're
wasting
just
time.
jerking off, bro.
And they're not probably don't have food.
Oh, probably. We'll give it.
well,
hunt.
productivity's
Bro.
gone down.
Give it a couple of years, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna be woke Amazonians,
The best
Woke
TikTok
Amazonians.
dancers.
and they're gonna be like, you know what? I think Amazon, the delivery company,
To be honest.
is culturally appropriating us. Watch it in 3 years' time. Amazon's not going to be called Amazon.
It's gonna get
It's
cancelled.
going to be cancelled. It's going to be called something
you can't call
else,
your
bro.
company
Yeah.
that. You can't call it Amazon.
Now that we got these iPads, bro, and we seeing that you're using our tribal name.
the fuck is Jeff Bezos, bro? He's not one of us.
There's no, I've never seen Jeff
He's not Brazilian.
I feel culturally appropriated.
He's not giving us any.
Why do you think that's why they call themselves Amazon, bro? Because they don't have iPads there.
That's terrible.
They won't be sued or anything, bro.
Fucking Elon Musk change that shit,
Yeah,
eh?
man. Bro. Now the dots are connecting.
That's the definition of
He-
work.
the reason why he gave those things is to mess with Jeff Bezos'
To
money,
ruin
bro.
Amazon, yeah.
Bro, tech gang
bro.
wars. He knew what he was
Bro,
doing.
did you realize that, bro? No, John?
Conspiracy theory.
We figured this thing out.
It was all- it
Amazon
was all-
versus.
Yeah,
No,
this
no,
is Elon Musk invading into Amazon's territory.
It was his plan all along.
Yeah, because soon enough,
And
these
they're gonna
Amazon
sue,
people
they're gonna be
realize that Amazon, the delivery company, is using their name.
And they're gonna do protests and throw paint on the trees.
Bro, imagine Philippines never had iPads or anything like that, or any kind of contact with the outside world.
Yeah.
They get contact and they realize that the biggest company in the world is called Philippines.
Yeah. They got
Bro,
cut out. They
it's
got
called
cut out.
Baguio.
Baguio.
It's called Makati.
Baguio Makati.
That's wild.
Bro.
That is very wild.
Baguio Prime.
You know, these Amazonians, bro, they've just discovered the internet, bro.
And
Bro.
apparently, they've been watching them prawns, bro.
I wonder what
They got
porn
stuck
they
into
watch,
it.
bro.
I know. Eh?
Wait.
Amazonian.
You know what I'm...
Look at these Amazonian women.
Imagine
Ever
me-
seen these parodies of Wonder Woman?
see a spike in
She's
the
like-
algorithm. Amazon porn's getting real popular these days.
Wonder Woman.
Now that you've spoken it into existence, it's gonna,
Yeah, dude.
it's gonna be a
Amazonian
thing.
porn. Wouldn't that just be like the death by snooze?
The snoo community, bro.
Yeah.
Hey man, shouts to any
9
Amazon people
9 months, bro.
that discovered the Cheatcoders.
If you're watching us, yeah.
if you watch, if there's a huge chance because we're on the internet. They got the internet.
If you're watching us from the Amazon or watching us from Brazil, anywhere,
Bruh.
any day.
Shouts to all the piranha guys out there. Shouts to
Piranha.
you know, there's the piranhas in
That's where
Amazon, bro.
piranhas are.
Yeah, that's where the piranhas are, bro.
Dangerous.
What the
Yeah, bro.
buffalo prawns?
What's the context?
There's a website called Prawn Hub.
Oh,
And it's just different types of prawn recipes.
Yeah, bro. You got Asian prawns.
if someone
ebony
like
prawns.
trademarks Prawn Hub and sells prawns,
You got prawns that just turned
Can we
18.
look that up?
You know
If
what's
there's
funny,
any-
bro?
if there's
There's
actually a prawn hub.
Pornhub, the
Pornhub.com.
restaurant, everyone's just looking at the menu, but they're looking at for hours because
Yeah. They're on page
don't know, man.
315.
I can't decide.
Prawn Hub sounds like the name of a shop you'll find in Philippines, bro. You know the play on words?
Yeah, the puns. Yeah. There's actually a restaurant, like a cafe in Alexandria called Pork Hub.
Oh, see? Very close, man.
Prawn Hub sounds
If they
good.
change to seafood.
How about Toron Hub?
Toron
Prawn
Hub.
Gets better.
Toron Hub.
Cariton Hub.
Toron with the sucking out.
Cariton Hub. Oh, there is a Prawn Hub.
Hey, there you go, bro.
There's fucking prawns on the couch.
Don't worry about logging in, it's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Guaranteed, the amateur prawns are amazing. Amateur prawns, bro.
Fucking prawn stars, bro.
Oh, man. Oh, they put prawns in a Barbie. Come on.
That's
No,
That's
bro.
so good. Prawn Hub.
That's the biggest like dad joke, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
This isn't Tim's episode.
Prawn Hub.
They put Tim up there. Oh, man.
That's,
Oh man, but like yeah, man.
that was a wild thought.
That is
Just 'cause
crazy
it's
though.
fucking
Like,
nuts.
what is the percentage of people that are in tribes, as in compared to the whole world?
They're not all discovered yet, so
They're
there
not
could be more.
discovered. There's gonna be
Yeah, yeah.
It's like-
Probably like a
the-
point of a percentage.
It feels like they're known, but we're like they're protected in a way because the local governments and stuff.
Yeah.
They Like
Don't
the
touch
worry
that
is
area.
that they might get diseases that they don't have
Yeah.
immunity for.
Yeah,
So
they could
it's
like
not-
have pandemics that could cause
Oh,
like another
wipe
COVID,
out the whole
like,
tribe, bro. Just
Yeah.
even a common cold, like our flu shots that we get each year.
Yeah.
They haven't had one ever.
Ever.
But you know what I think? This is this is becoming conspiracy
Are you
theory.
saying if we were in a cannibal tribe, all we have to do is sneeze on those motherfuckers?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happened. That's what happened to the Native Americans, man.
Yeah.
But if they
Oh,
were to
yeah.
catch a cold, this is the conspiracy part. Most of the diseases maybe they're man-made, but then it's like pharma again. That's why we have all these like flu shots and stuff to make money. But like they never have that stuff.
That's why it is dangerous for them.
For the ecosystem,
Because
you can't
one
touch
person
them.
gets sick,
From
it spreads
one
out.
of-
There's no
from our
cure.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean,
Oh, shit.
I don't know why Simpsons keeps getting brought up, but that Simpsons episode where he travels back in time and he's like, don't do anything because of the butterfly
Yeah,
effect.
and he
He
sneezes or
sneezes on the
something.
dinosaur.
And they just drop dead.
It's like,
Everyone's just dropping dead from one sneeze.
Yeah, man.
I hope it doesn't change anything.
That's it. Like we don't get sick from those things most regularly because
No, but it's
there's herd
man-made.
immunity.
We
But
know
even
it
if it's
gets-
man-made or not, like
Yeah.
because we have gained some sort of immunity from
From the
COVID
stuff that
strains
we've
and
made.
from flu and stuff like that.
We're immune
Yeah, so
to the
if they were
same shit that
cannibals
we've
and
made.
when they come across us and they eat us, wouldn't that affect them?
There's a case that I came across recently. This is the Papua New Guinea. This is why I was saying there was a disease that was making people like go into hysterics. They look like they're laughing, and then they're laughing to the point where they're not eating, and then they pass away. Obviously, right?
Whoa.
There was this was in the 50s and stuff. There's a white doctor in Papua New Guinea, and then they reported it to this guy because there's certain sign like symptoms when it's like about to happen. There was this one lady who started getting the symptoms. She kind of got shunned by the tribe because she approached the white guy for help, and then eventually she died from that thing. But in the 90s, like 40 years later, a doctor from America goes to Papua New Guinea to like try and figure out what's going on here, and then just so happens that another university student was also there, and he was talking to the tribes about local customs rather than just from a medical standpoint, and he started talking about what they do as a people and stuff. The disease is still around. It was affecting women and children specifically. Now it turns out what happens is if someone passes away, because cannibalism is just a part of the culture, the brain is a very significant part, right? So they'll leave that to the like your beloved members of the family.
To eat it.
Yeah. So like say grandma passes away, you'll give that that portion, the brain, cook a bit, give it to the daughter, and then she'll eat, the thing as like I'm taking my mother's kind of
Memory.
like essence into my body and stuff,
Yeah.
right? But there was a disease that was being passed through that, and essentially when they started studying the brain looked like it was dehydrated, bro. It was so messed up, and then the kids were getting it too because
They just kept passing it
the
on.
mothers would kind of sneak a little bit to the kids. You know what I mean? Like just as a, oh, here, it's your grandmother, like, have some. You know what I mean?
They're just
But
infecting each other.
but they didn't realize that this was the cause until these two people started talking to each other. Like, this is the reason why from a medical standpoint, and then this guy was talking to them from a cultural standpoint. The doctor back in the 50s didn't know because he didn't know about the cultural side. He was just looking at it from, oh, I think you just got a cold or some shit. You know what I mean? So until people started talking, that's when you can, gather more info and, all right, stop fucking doing that shit because you're
Yeah.
killing each other, bro. Like, you're killing yourselves.
I think you
from
need
a-
something to replace it. Or like instead of using like cannibalism, use a replacement. Like I think bread is usually used.
Yeah, bro. Just fucking
Stop
grow
eating
some
bread.
chickens or some shit, man.
You know,
Like,
use that as a representation of
in my house, the big piece of the chicken goes to dad. That's one way to show your love. It was some shit
He
like,
gets
I
the
don't know,
first
man.
slice. He gets
Yeah,
the first
bro.
of everything.
My Lola passed away. She gave me a necklace or some shit, like a ring. Thanks for that, Lola.
I think there's scientifically a reason why we don't eat each other, right? Like if you do happen to eat human flesh, you can get sick. I might need to get fact checked on it, but like that's the reason why there should be some evolutionary advantage for us not to be eating each other.
But what about that plane with a football team or something that crashed in Antarctica?
Yeah,
And in
yeah,
order
yeah.
to survive, they had to eat their friends.
Yeah. I think the movie's called Alive, the one that they made a
Yeah.
version
Would
of it.
you eat me if we crashed? Yeah, that's right.
You know what?
That's right.
I think it's a different kind of mindset, eh? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what.
Maybe if I was in that situation and you were there, maybe you'd be appetizing. But right now, no.
Right now, bro, nah.
Yeah, I guess I gotta work out a little bit more.
I don't know.
You know
if
what
this
would
thing-
be unfortunate? It would be the most healthiest person that I'll eat. Because I know that.
Everybody looks at me. Come on.
Tonight we
Because
feast.
I know they taking care of their body. Like,
Yeah, you don't want to eat me, bro. I'm
There's
a
less
Bro,
chance I'll die if I eat that person.
I eat like shit, so
Yeah,
no one's
man.
eating me, bro.
I ate terrible, bro.
Yeah, fuck your stomach, son.
Imagine the marbling, but
I'll give you guys fucking diarrhea.
You get food poisoning from me, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's toxic inside.
I fucking have nicotine in my blood.
Yeah, that's probably
I
what.
just fucking eat fried chicken every day.
This guy's the wagyu.
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
bro.
Done, man.
I'll just be. You'll just get a
If we were all cows,
a tinge
bro,
of caffeine.
you'd be taken first for real.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't, because they'd
No, no.
leave him to
Oh,
simmer
yeah,
for a bit.
you'd be the prize cow.
You'd be like, nah, not yet, not yet. And they wouldn't be able to stress him. They'd be like fanning him. They'd be like,
you know,
he can't be stressed.
You know, your meat is the type of cow meat that. When I was watching the episode of Spanian, when he ate
Yeah.
the most expensive like meat,
think
and
I've
then the
seen that
guys
one.
full describing the
Yeah,
whole,
yeah.
it's just
I watched
describing
this.
the levels of like the type of meat
The
he is,
marbling and all that shit.
and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be described way in detail by a waiter.
Yeah.
I'd be like fucking. I'd
They
be
would
like,
call you Japanese, though.
yeah, man. I'd be on like
It's not the first
We're
time.
the bloody
It's not the first time.
We'll be-
Somebody called me.
we'll be in Mount Druitt with the chin of
Coles wrapped one.
the steak that they grill on the thing for $6. Yeah, that
What, the
sounds fun.
kebab meat? We're a donor, bro.
$6 steaks. It's like thin cuts.
Listen, that would be that, bro. Don's up there in the
Thanks, man.
I've got his arms.
He's
I'll take it as a-
high quality steak.
I'll
bro.
take it as a compliment. Thank
Yeah,
you,
man.
man. Thank you.
Man, that's my aim, bro. If I was a cow, I want a way to describe me, bro. That'd be my dog. Yeah, if I was a cow and I was
Grain
aware
fed.
of like how my life is, bro, I'd aim to be described by a waiter, bro.
Grain fed,
Yeah, man.
free range.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I'll be dry aged.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they'll be like next to the menu. They'll be like how many times I've been fed or something like 60 years fed or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
bro. Like, wow, this bit's so good, bro.
This steak is adobo fed,
I don't want to be.
Adobo
I don't even
fed
Macca's
39
patty,
years.
bro.
pickled from the inside.
All the mid and average cows are the patties and Macca's and stuff. Nah, man.
Oh man.
I want to be the one that gets hung in a restaurant, bro.
Nah, the way
When you
they-
walk into a restaurant and a bit of it looks like a butchery, I was like, oh, there you know where
That's
there's
a
a
good
good
one. Yeah,
restaurant,
it's
right?
fresh. It's fresh, yeah.
You know when they have the cured meats? Like you
Yes.
leave it out to dry out and stuff, and then
Yeah.
you can eat it later when you're on the road or whatever. That's gonna be me.
Safe.
They called me jerk.
Beef
Jerky.
jerky.
Oh, Garcia is fucking jerky, bro.
The wild thought jerky.
Not jerky.
That's so good.
Oh man.
They suck on that shit until all the flavors are gone.
God.
What flavor steak would you be?
Yeah, write in the comments. Which flavor steak would you be?
Man.
Bro, I'd be T-bone, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be the bulalo.
Yeah, I'll be the one out. Oh, I'll be definitely be the one that be boned.
Pause.
Bulalo, lo, lo.
I'd be Balalo.
Oh man.
I'd be Dinogon because I'm dark.
I just went to a different animal.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey,
All right, let's get to the fun fact.
Dawn, white Hungarian salami.
Oh, yeah, haven't had that in a while.
Yeah. So I found out recently.
Hey.
Oh, congratulations, bro.
Is it a boy or a girl?
I found out recently that
The timing was so good.
Little
on that.
John now is
A big John.
doing meditation. Yeah, he grew up. Now Big John.
Malaking John.
Malaking John. Malaking over there.
Sinuka John.
John, bro.
Anyway, he
Ricardo
has
John.
he hasn't been releasing any like music lately.
Yeah, where
he's
is
been
he?
releasing meditation
I
albums.
love it, bro.
Bullshit.
Since when?
Since I don't know, man.
Since he disappeared.
How does
from
he
music?
do that?
So
You know what works? Little
Yeah,
John
okay.
doing meditation albums. Well, you know what doesn't work?
What?
Andre 3000 doing
Yeah, I know.
flute stuff.
Don't get me
bro.
started with that shit, man.
Yeah, all right.
Still
So
mad about that.
So, because, and I was talking about this on the Patreon episode, and once again, subscribe to our Patreon, help support the podcast. I started praying recently again.
Being
Praying
religious.
again. Not religious, just praying.
Yeah.
Right. And because I was
Praying as in, because you know, nowadays people can
P-R-A-Y.
Yeah,
Praying.
Preying on the vulnerable.
Because all I was saying was fuck 'em up. Let me finish my damn sentence.
Let the man speak.
All right. Jeez, can't get
roast
a
him
word
after.
in. God. No. So I started praying again recently, and it's been years since I've done it. And I was saying on the Patreon episode that all the new age stuff that's like manifestation, like gratitude journaling, the self-reflection, meditation, all of that is just religion rebranded.
Do you find praying is the most effective though?
That's what I was gonna say. Like it is one of those things where it's something that I know. It's a format or a framework that I know. And so I'm trying it again to see if I'm going to be less depressed and less anxious.
So which religion are you
So
following?
far-
Andrew Tate? Are you following?
So far, it is what it is. It's still early days, and I'll update you guys. But I wanted to look into the meditation stuff, right? And so, what better way if you are trying to get into meditation, but you're like, no, I don't think I want to get into meditation. Listen to Lil Jon's meditation album.
Is there a little snippet that we could look at?
I've just sent it to your phone.
Oh, it's really.
Is it like this?
Yeah, damn, it's proactive, cunt. This praying thing's working, bro. Unbelievable.
But yeah, like meditation. And Garcia and I were talking
You know
about
what
it.
I just did, guys? It was called manifestation, bro.
Is it that?
Huh?
It's in Dropbox.
No, hold on, is it? Oh, you did.
Yeah, just play it.
All right, it's
All
on
right, so
Dropbox.
you guys,
I don't
so
trust you
it's
no
a
more.
couple of minutes.
Here you go.
Yeah, just listen. Couple
He
minutes.
fucking yells out, okay.
You okay? Yeah. Sorry, I'll come.
It's a Dropbox link.
Be serious, guys.
Are we
be serious.
praying? Okay. Are we praying?
Meditating.
Oh, meditating. My
I
bad.
swear, if there's a jump scare, I'm gonna punch you in the face, bro.
Oh, I swear. It's in my headphones. Is it in the headphones?
Yeah, it's a headphone.
I'm Lil Jon. I know what you're thinking. He's a rapper. What does he know about meditation? Well, before I go on stage or doing a big DJ set, I like to turn down and meditate and focus on my breath. Before we get started, let's turn the volume down low, and low. Sorry. Let's close our eyes
Motherfucker, this is
and let's
Is
get
this
to
you?
meditating.
Let's meditate.
Start by focusing on your breath
Focus on your breath.
and listen for the sounds around you.
Listen.
I'm getting bamboozled.
Feel your body make contact with the seat below you.
It's fucking done, bro.
Fun.
Listen.
This guy fucking
Take a
produced
deep breath in and take a deep breath out,
Take a deep breath.
counting with each breath in.
How does it sound like Lil Jon?
1, 2,
Sounds like fucking
3,
Steve
6, 9.
Steve
Then
Hawking,
she
bro.
fine. Hope she could suck it to me one more. Sorry. Keeping your eyes closed
Keep your eyes closed.
and just feel the energy in the room.
This is a bit that's
Feel
gone way
it
too
from the
long.
window to the wall.
Right, Steve Hawking
Gonna
shit.
sweat drip down your ball. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing to us, bro?
We hope you've enjoyed this meditation with Lil Jon. Next week's meditation features Andre 3000.
Someone hard dodge, please. He needs a joke.
This guy is
He's got too much time. He's going crazy.
His art is changing, bro. Okay.
He's got so much time. He's got so much time.
It's so shit that I like it. I'm not gonna lie, that's dope, bro.
Oh man, I had an hour to do that. I had an hour, and I was like, I gotta quickly throw something together. I found an AI generator with this voice, and
You know what this sounds like? Whenever I had an assignment due, and I'd have to do it like an hour before. That's what it is.
oh man, but like in my head, because I've listened to his actual meditations, and he talks about that stuff. Like before I go on stage,
You could have just played that, though. It existed.
No, but like I also like every time I was listening to it, all I could think about was low, 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 la 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 la, and then all the other stuff like 3, 6, 9, bedroom. That's all I could think about, and I couldn't meditate because all of that stuff is happening in the
Bro,
background.
that did not sound like Lil Jon. That was yeah, low, 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 low.
I love your commitment though. The commitment was there. Oh man.
I thought it was real.
It took me a minute, bro.
I thought it was
like,
real. Then I thought,
on.
It sounded weird. It sounded off when you know when you were
Yeah, yeah.
saying.
no, when
it,
he
I was
started
like,
talking, I thought maybe it's a meme of something. And then when you said it, like at the same time, I was thinking like, is this fucking Don? And then you're like, is this you?
It is me,
And then it was like, yeah.
the AI generator.
Yeah, man.
But like it
that was as real as
You did a
Drake,
Drake,
and,
yeah.
Walk One Delilah.
Tupac. Use AI to do
Tupac,
that.
yeah, use AI to do that.
That's cool, man.
I mean, I'm just trying something new. Come on, guys.
Hey man.
I think I want to try
Hey,
it.
round of applause, bro. That was Roadcaster, my bad.
We should release it.
Oh man.
All right, let's blow him up.
Round of applause. Explosions.
Because I just thought it was just thought it was funny that Little John would be like trying to do meditation, but he couldn't help himself from singing those lyrics.
I wonder what the meditation is really like. Like
You can actually listen to it. It's on Spotify.
Lil Jon's one.
Yeah.
There actually is one. I think you made this whole.
We already spent like
It was 2.5 minutes.
a good 2.5.
I like that one. It's good.
We'll put this one on the Patreon just for
Yeah.
you guys. You know,
Yeah.
if you want to like
Put it in.
enjoy yourself, don't listen to Little John. Listen
Listen
to
to
Little
Lil
Don.
Yeah. Lil Don.
Listen to Kuya Don.
Little Don.
Maliit Don.
Pinsan Don.
Don Ito.
Don ito.
Apo Don.
Elite Don.
Maliit Don.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Batang
bro.
Don.
Malingkit Don.
Yeah, bro.
We'll talk about Eminem. Let's talk about Eminem.
Let's talk about Eminem.
All right, let's talk about some hip hop, hippity hop, hippity 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 hop, because Eminem is dropping a new song called Houdini. First single off the murder of Slim Shady, is that what it's called?
Divorce course.
Mannequin.
I heard divorce is illegal in the Philippines.
What?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, apparently it's a thing. They're trying to fight it right now. That's
'Cause
like
it's-
one of the limited places where you can't divorce your partner.
I think it's against the
religion?
religion, Catholic religion,
But it's an actual law that you can't divorce someone.
possibly.
I didn't
Is that
realize
true?
Phil's
Can-
was a thing, bro.
Can you find out if that's true? If divorce is illegal in the Philippines?
Let's not play ads. Let's not play the ads. We're not getting paid for that.
Oh, well, we can't get away from that. But yeah, that's what I heard. And it's causing an uproar because like no divorce leading into loveless marriages.
People
plus
just staying
people
together.
staying together and leading
Or
to
being unfaithful
What will
and
happen
unfaithful.
if you
and
divorce?
leading into like domestic violence eventually.
Both get to jail.
So it says the Philippines is the only country other than the Vatican where most married couples are not allowed to legally divorce.
So what do they do
They've-
when they start?
Has taken
I
the
guess they-
first
I
step
guess they
towards
just-
remedying the situation. It looks like, according to this article, it looks like they're starting to.
And when was
Like-
this article? This article was
Where's this article from?
Country where divorce.
Oh, it
so
looks
many-
like
so many-
recent.
So many
Yeah,
It's
ads,
got
man.
Marcos on there.
Wow.
yeah. So yeah, man, that's what I heard. I heard that divorce is illegal. In
That's a
the
little
Philippines.
backwards.
How do you guys
Divorce
feel
course.
about that, man? Like the whole church and state mingling. Is it supposed to be
Yeah,
separate,
yeah,
aren't they?
Yeah, because like.
Or like, I know in America they try to be. I think here as
But
well.
I think in the Philippines, it's just like it's guaranteed that nearly
It's
most of the
in-
populations are religious. That it just becomes a law type of thing.
Because the Philippines, like,
We're in a country where it's just mixed. It's a mixed bag
Yeah.
enough for that we can that religion is different to laws. But if most of this country is leading by the same religion, then I wouldn't be surprised if it just affects the laws as well of the country.
We kind of forget that Philippines isn't just Catholic. I mean,
Yeah, I
we've
was
got a
gonna say
large
the
Islamic,
Muslims in the
Islamic,
south,
yeah,
right?
bro.
Islamic.
population.
So,
But wouldn't that be kind of the same in terms of like
That's true.
not
marriage as well?
necessarily,
Probably
bro.
even more
Because
so.
I'm just thinking about, I'm more so like thinking like most religions say that, you know, once you marry someone, you marry someone.
Well,
No, but
if
they
it's
can-
if it's a law, then
isn't-
it doesn't matter what religion. you're
Doesn't
from.
Islam have, you can have multiple
Sharia, I think,
wives?
is what it's called,
multiple
right?
wives, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then you can't even divorce all of them. You're stuck with like 7.
No,
wives.
you can just get another one.
Oh,
If you're not
yeah.
happy with the first one.
That's true.
that's called hoarding, bro.
That
It
sounds
is,
tiring.
but like, I mean, it's
It does sound tiring.
It's,
Like-
you know
like-
what it is, bro?
like-
It's
like-
fucking
My
dope.
wife asks me sometimes, is like, oh, is there someone on the side? I'm like, nah, man, I have no time for 2 women in my life.
That's a lot of effort.
It is.
I'm too lazy to cheat, bro.
Bro, I'm like, I'll be out of my mind to have another woman in my life, bro.
Yeah.
It's just too much. But like, yeah, so I think, you know, it is a strange law to have divorce being illegal, considering that the whole world thinks otherwise.
Yeah, it's come from the Catholic view of things and the laws.
They need to stick their beak out of things.
I don't know, man. The whole big, it's mainly because when people get married, it's not just a legally binding thing. They're doing it at a church, right? I know for people that have been divorced, you can't go to a Catholic church and get remarried because of the fact that you've been married before.
Yeah.
But now that it's become fucking policy, I don't know how I feel about that. Do you know what I mean? Because not everybody subscribes to that
it
faith.
was a policy. Now they're just changing it to phase it out. So it's good that they realize it, even though it took them so long for them to realize that they shouldn't mix religion with the laws type of thing, which is another topic to talk about. But this specifically with divorce and stuff, like, you got to consider the ramifications of having no divorce. It's kind of like you're in prison to a point. When you're mentally out of the marriage, that kind of feels like you're in prison. Because, but I don't know what it's like in the Philippines, because I could see people just separating. You know, like, even though it's illegal, doesn't mean they don't do it. Doesn't like they just separate from each other type of thing.
Yeah.
It's just one thing. It just seems like another thing to hide from the government. You know, like if you're separating and stuff. But
I'm just thinking they're going about it the wrong way. If you're trying to say that, like, you know, the fact that you're married, that's obviously like something that to be cherished in the eyes of the Lord. You're together, right? At the same time, the fact that you married someone that you know you weren't in that right state of mind, like, you obviously married the wrong person. It's like you shit on the idea of marriage by marrying just a random cunt. Sorry, random person.
You put that way,
That's the problem. You know,
You
like
think that's
starting
happening
it
too
there
much? Yeah.
rather
You think
than
it's
the people
defer
realizing
people.
that it's wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's really like, if you're trying to save the whole idea of marriage, you really should do it before it started, rather than the people that are already in there.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to look at it. The other way is, as well, is like, I knew a dude. This is when we were in a youth group. His mom divorced his dad because his dad, is going to get heavy, was abusing them both.
Oh shit.
Physically abusing them.
The kids too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and he was telling me this, that when they tried to go back to the church, they didn't want them there because she was divorced.
You get that judgment from everyone else.
They were like, you're not welcome here because you're divorced. Not taking into account the trauma and the experience that they had, which, like, I believe that's wrong. Like, you're meant to be supporting the community. You're meant to be supporting people. So
that's so That's just so backwards, ain't it? It just
hypocrisies.
It's just like no one's ever learned from that story where the guy had leprosy and stuff, and people were pushing him away, and then I think it was Jesus of all people is the one that took him in, and then, you know, no one has learned from that lesson. A whole thing in it, and now judging someone by not even a disease or anything, the fact that they're divorced is a stain in their name. Is that, I don't know.
The thing as well is like that in some places it's like if this is it doesn't say in the Bible like you can't divorce or whatever, does it? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure it does, bro.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure because every wedding I've filmed, the priest is always on his lecturing level of like this is it.
Are you sure?
There is no turning back type of
take
it's like that, bro. That it is, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, receipt or no receipt, bro. You're having this person.
No refunds.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, man. This is giving me a headache. The whole, I don't know. This is a law that everybody has to abide by. This is the fucked up thing with laws. You have to follow it. It's not something you agree to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you go into a contract with someone, everything's outlined. If you were born in the Philippines, you're a citizen, you have to follow these laws. Otherwise, you're breaking the law, obviously. But if that person doesn't subscribe to the same faith, you know what I mean? Then how come that is affecting them? Do you know what I mean? Because this law sounds like it's written like the way,
For
like
the
it's very
majority,
like
you know?
self-righteousness almost.
Yeah.
Like people that get divorced are like done something wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But if in that situation you said, Don, like they're like escaping to save their fucking lives, them and their child. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then everyone else around them is judging them for doing this one divorce part,
Yeah.
but not necessarily seeing the fact that this woman's saving her kids from a dangerous person. You know what I mean? The very same thing that would have been said on the same book that they're following. Like,
And I wouldn't be
protect your
surprised
neighbors.
if like gender plays a role in it. Like people look at like
Oh,
males
of
as
course,
that's
bro.
a different conversation. Like
yeah,
like
man.
countries where they're just so backwards that they don't even believe what a woman would say, and then now coming into the church and then the whole divorce thing, like man, yeah.
That dude gets remarried, they'll be like, oh, it's a good thing you found another girl, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then
And as
now
long as
she
it's
can't even go to a
no,
church
no, man, this is
with her kids, dude, like asking for help. Like, that sucks, bro. I really, I don't know, man. If this
Whoa.
is like something that is in the book that you're saying, like, I don't even know if divorce is in there. It probably is, to be honest. Like, but that book, it's like, and this is not a thing to go against like people who have like subscribed to that faith, but you got to realize, you know, it's all based on interpretations. Even when you hear a priest say it, he's picking things to say in a sermon and stuff. The Bible says you can't eat prawns, bro. I know we were joking about that shit, but certain
You
like
can't eat
crustaceans
you
or
can't have
whatever.
blood, you can't have
Yeah,
blood.
can't have shellfish.
Yeah,
Kind of-
dude,
kind of
that
blood
was
shit
against
like
the what do you call it? The not commandments, but stuff that you shouldn't do as
You can't-
a
you-
human or
You
whatever.
can't wear clothing that's from mixed cloths.
Yeah, dude, like really
Imagine going to
like
heaven, bro.
outdated
It's
things like
I
that.
can't go in because of the porn. Nah, it's because of the prawns.
Prawn hub.
You're on Pornhub, not Pornhub.
You got some confessions to do, bro.
How many times you had prawns
Yeah,
at every
dude.
barbecue? You're like, oh man, I had.
Especially the black prawns, bro. You love that, bro.
That's your flavor, right? You mentioned that shit before. I remember. I got good memories.
Those were type.
Ebony prawns.
No. The Patreon's linking into the weekly. No, let's scrap that.
Subscribe to our Patreon. Support the podcast.
Would you wait? Just as a thing though, would you say the divorce rate is already quite high in the Philippines, or is it quite common in the
There wouldn't be a
Philippines?
divorce rate
No,
at all,
no, there
right?
wouldn't
be. No,
Because it's legal.
No. Well,
It's
now
illegal,
now
yeah.
it is, but
But I wouldn't.
before the law,
I
was
don't
it-
even think they have places for like what you call it when a divorce happens. The law of like separating,
Yeah.
Splitting
the money
everything
and
up.
splitting everything.
And
I don't even think
this is
that's in
what-
place.
This is what
Yeah.
like Gus here was saying, and I think if you look at somewhere, this is completely different. Hollywood, right? Look at Hollywood and how prevalent divorce is. People just get
Well, I was-
married on a whim, and they go to Las Vegas and get married and stuff like that.
There was a point I was going to say that you're leaning into it exactly because I'm thinking like this is just a different perspective, and I'm not agreeing or disagreeing as well. But we sort of look at like Islamic countries where they do mix religion and politics, so it's illegal to be like a homosexual.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
illegal, and then like that's just the law, so that's how they know things. The reason why I'm asking is like in the Philippines, before this was divorce not as prevalent, and the Philippines, I guess, compared to like Western countries, religion's still quite like there is an importance there. When we look at the world we're in now, religion's definitely like on the bottom of the list of things. It's not really a
especially
priority.
when you're writing laws.
Yeah.
It's not really
Yeah.
something to
Yeah.
taken into
Oh yeah,
consideration.
well, like I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking, like,
it would have to be like we don't know how long this law has been in place.
Yeah.
Like it could have been from
Since the beginning.
from the
The
beginning.
only reason
or it
why I'm
could have-
saying, because like I haven't been to the Philippines in so long, so I just don't know the way of life there. It's different, and sometimes maybe it's like that's
reckon,
just how
yeah.
they know things as
Yeah.
well. Like people might be a bit more for it because like that's just because religion's held so high. Like people still pray. There's faith. I guess from a poorer place.
The country
as well.
was founded on the thing.
Exactly.
Before we had a government, we had a church. That's
Yeah.
what governed everybody. I mean,
And then I think what happens is we're coming
okay.
from like a perspective because I've been here my whole life. This is what we know, and the exact same thing about LA. Like it's lawless. There's no soul there. There's no, you know, you're not gonna find God in LA. That's like
you find God in a
Shouts to
fucking
our
plant
LA.
in LA. Where
It's-
you find God in dispensaries in LA.
I mean, that's the
it's
thought.
just different. It's
That's
a different.
the
It's a
thought,
different
right?
world.
Like comparatively,
Comparatively,
in
yeah.
LA, it's a lot more prevalent.
And that's
in
why I'm
Hollywood,
thinking
it's
like
a lot more
when
prevalent.
I think of like Islamic countries too. Like there is definitely like suppression there. If you imagine being a homosexual in an Islamic place, you can't help that, right? You're like that's just your gender, but then that's the law. Like you could die for that shit. So it's like it's just a thought. I don't know.
That's
Just a
what
different way
that
of
probably
thinking
looks
about
like. I do like. There's a lot of stories of people running away from their family type
Yeah.
of thing because
Yeah.
they have to, and also the point that you got to leave the country type of thing, like move somewhere else that really like you could be safe at. There's
Be
always those
who you
stories,
really are, and like
whether it be you're homosexual or
'Cause we
whether you're
couldn't-
running from
yeah.
a relationship. There's always there's always like, all right, this country is not
It's
really,
not for you,
it's
like,
not for
you've
me
got-
in this terms of like
Yeah.
laws and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Like we
yeah.
wouldn't be able to. Like we've just been too accustomed to how things are here. Like it just sounds so foreign to us. Like no divorce. But then maybe for them it's like, oh yeah.
They probably look at us and be like,
Like what?
No.
What do you mean they don't do? What do you mean it's not legal?
What do you mean do you divorce? It's like, oh,
It's messed up, right? I'm thinking like, because Australia is known for having a lot of what do you call it? Like people fleeing their home countries.
Refugees.
Yeah, bro. Like asylum seekers, essentially,
Yeah,
right? Because their life was in danger back at home. But imagine being in a like refugee asylum, right? And then next door is a family that was fleeing their home because it was being bombed. Someone from Ukraine, for example. And then the next room is like a very flamboyant guy. He's, bro, I'm from Dubai, man. I'm just trying to stay afloat. Like, you know what I mean?
go to a country
it's
and be on the float.
But at the same time, both scenarios is punishable by death.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Exactly.
they're really legit
This is
trying to
That's it, bro.
stay alive,
Exactly,
bro.
yeah.
At that in a nutshell is what the world is.
It's crazy,
bro.
man. Yeah,
You
yeah.
could die from these two things.
Very different,
Yeah, man.
but
the
same result.
you know? Hey, man.
Yeah, man. That's
Bro,
that's
It's
wild, dude.
It's
All right,
wild.
so let's get into our Eminem talk.
That was very wild.
How did we get to that
You
from
know why?
Eminem, man?
Because I was doing lyrical miracle bars, divorce course with the force, with the
I was
force.
like-
What do you think of divorce?
It was a good topic though.
Yeah,
Oh wait, speaking of divorce, Eminem's daughter got married recently. Huh?
Yeah. I felt like it was like a relative getting married.
Yeah.
We all grew up with her, man. It's like, oh, it's my goddaughter.
So like,
Your
Eminem's,
goddaughter.
Oh, Haley,
That's my anak.
it's my
I hope they're
goddaughter.
paying you well.
Oh, shit.
Right, she's
Yeah.
got bank for sure.
No, but hell yeah.
She
I don't
doesn't
think
have to worry
by
about
the looks
money.
of it, like looking at Eminem as a person, I don't think he spends much.
Nah, he's cheap, bro. He doesn't care about fashion or anything.
He still
Frugal.
wears a Casio
Yeah.
watch,
Frugal.
bro.
And then Dr. Dre asked him, "Is like, why don't you wear your Rolex?" I'm like, "I'm scared. I'm gonna lose it and break it." It's
Yeah,
like,
man.
bro, you can just buy another one. It's like, nah, man.
No,
It's
That's
very
one- I want my
wasteful.
Casio.
Bro, I think Eminem's Filipino, bro. He doesn't want to like. That's Sayang, bro.
Super Saiyan.
Dr. Dre, that Rolex is Sayang.
Super Saiyan.
Have you guys listened to the new track?
Lyrical miracle.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think?
It's not Eminem. It's
Yeah, let's go first.
I know,
'Cause,
I know.
like, I'll be honest with what I
I
think.
know you I know. That's his Filipino.
I know.
I know you know.
Yeah, but you were saying what's your?
I want to hear what Raf says to say, and I'll see if it.
Have we all listened to it? Did we gonna-
I want to hear what Raf says,
I want to hear what Raf says and see if he's correct.
so I can.
I don't like it, bro.
I didn't think you'd like it. Yeah.
I don't
Really?
like it. I feel like Eminem is haunted by Slim Shady,
Mm.
like
Okay.
literally
Yeah.
to the point because like everyone's saying go to everyone the best
Go to
Eminem.
where you were,
Everyone
yeah.
like if you put a poll out which is the best Eminem, everyone's gonna go back to
'Cause it
Slim
is-
Shady,
it is the
which
one.
is true.
Yeah.
And I think he's haunted by that ever since Recovery, which is like way back 10 years, 15 years or something, whatever.
10 years, yeah. 10
Yeah,
years,
yeah. And like,
15
I
years,
think he's
15
been chasing that. So even
I
through,
think,
I think he's been, like, he's been chasing. He's been chasing this Eminem,
Yeah.
the drugged up one,
Yeah.
for a long time.
Mm.
And then I think as he gets older, the more pathetic it looks.
Yeah, it's true.
Even with this thing, I saw the video trying to imitate Without Me, but you know, with a twist with him being
Like being a
old.
bit old, yeah.
But bruh, I just look at it and be like, bruh,
Nah, you're not a fan.
he's not really good. He doesn't feel comfortable in his own skin.
So
As
you'd
an
rather
artist,
him
bro.
being on drugs so he can
No,
be
no, I don't-
himself.
This is like
I'd rather him be happy as he who is.
But he's not. But he's not a happy person, and that's where you get
This is-
like recovery.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
I'm
Like,
not afraid.
as an artist, you evolve, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You evolve
okay,
into
fair
something
enough.
else, bro.
this is like
But he
people
doesn't- he's
telling
like-
us to remake the
He
Filipino
hasn't been
foods
evolving.
video.
He hasn't been evolving very
That's what it's
well.
gonna be like, man.
Jay Z doesn't
No,
doesn't
like
go
comfortable.
resort to around blueprint Jay Z.
But
Jay Z
Jay-Z's,
doesn't
Jay-Z's
resort.
good. He
Yeah,
ages better.
yeah.
Yeah,
I just feel like Eminem hasn't aged really well.
Yeah. Okay.
And I feel like this wine is trying to get back to
It's
what it
gonna
was
get better.
50 years ago, type of thing. you
Maybe
know?
he isn't Filipino after all. We age magnificently.
yeah, man.
You know, like I feel sorry. I feel
the same
sorry for
way.
Eminem because like it feels like if we were older, it's like, oh man, remember the glory days, man, when you
Yeah.
were really cool and you were really famous and popular and you were number one.
You reckon that's why he's chasing.
Hey, bro. Everyone,
He has-
guaranteed.
he
if you
definitely
were
has been
if you were
chasing
in the
it. He's been
2000 and
chasing.
2010, guaranteed number one rapper ever, no consideration, was Eminem.
Yes.
2010 onwards, he makes it top 10 maybe.
He was only high because of his what is it? His
Features.
preceded him. No, his reputation preceded him.
Oh,
so no
right.
matter what, when you're at that level what at Eminem is, no matter what you do, you're gonna be chart topping. But like, there's gonna be
he was
different
pop sensation. He got the white audience, and he could rap like a motherfucker. Like dude
Yeah.
could tell stories vividly. His flow was impeccable. Dude was hitting all cylinders. And now, ever since he reached recovery onwards, all he is him on overdrive without able to control himself, type of thing. And now he's trying to get back to where he was, but
people. Yeah.
he's just too old for that shit.
That's kind of sad to
we-
hear. Eh?
We talk about how he's
Yeah.
too old to talk about what
Yeah.
Slim Shady does, bro. He's too old to talk about pop stars and try to get some controversy out of that. You know who does Eminem better than Eminem now? Kanye West. If you want to talk about a polarizing rapper, talk about Kanye West.
So Kanye's the real Slim Shady.
But
Kanye is
you're
what
saying.
Eminem was doing when
Kanye's not
Eminem
really
was
making
killing
any-
Eminem. You know, what I mean?
Kanye's not really making any good music.
He's not making good
anymore.
music, but he's being
As a person,
polarizing.
maybe,
you know.
yeah.
Kind of feels like when Eminem was going wild,
Yeah.
I was kind of in agreement with the shit he was saying. I know it's kind of toxic to say or whatever, but at that time, because it was a different time, he
Yeah.
was speaking the voice of a lot of, what people
His-
were thinking.
yeah.
His
Kanye's
style-
kind of gone off the rails.
His
but-
style was like the punk of rap. Like punk was the type where you
Inside-
speak your
inside
mind and
era.
you just go against the grain. And then when you heard him talk about like hurting his family members, you're like, what the heck?
But that was
But
real
then-
to a lot of like
Yeah,
households.
but it was real. Yeah, it was real.
And
It was,
just so
it was real
different.
stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't
It was
never
so-
heard
it
it
was
in
so
pop
different.
music. You never heard it in rap before.
Mm.
And so the first time you hear it, you're like, oh, that's different.
But he's
You
no
gravitate
longer
to it.
in that field anymore
Yeah.
because he has a happy family.
Yeah, in the film clip,
He has a
like
happy family
he's just
now.
he says one line about dissing his family,
And
then
even that was corny,
they just
but
did- yeah.
it's cute to see him. But that was a bit corny. But like just seeing the fact that like he is like trying to bring back the glory days again. I just feel like you can do better, bro.
Do you reckon he should retire then? Like he's
If he can't,
Hit that
if he
peak.
can't find that edge without without trying to be Slim Shady, he should. Because like, how long can the goat Eminem be goat Eminem with all these bad albums after
Look,
it. You know,
if he comes out with a Wagwan Delilah, then yeah.
Oh, that would change it.
He's done.
Do you reckon this is like Michael Jordan coming back to play for the Wizards kind of thing? It's
Like
like,
playing baseball.
bro, yeah, like just retire, man. Like, you know, we had the Bulls era.
I want to hear the rest of the
on top.
album.
I have a different.
Let's go.
I
Let's
have a
go.
different. Look,
Let's
no,
go.
look.
You're Eminem
'Cause
fan too.
you guys know I'm like the biggest
Yeah,
stan, and even I've hated everything he's made since Recovery, since
Right.
Encore even. So I only like 3 of his albums, like religiously like, and I think. You know, everything you said is actually absolutely correct. I do agree. I do agree. And the first
You passed,
listen,
bro. You passed.
that's a debate. That's a debate tactic.
Yeah.
bro.
the first lesson,
Agree with the person.
the first
debating
listen,
with.
I was like, okay, it's all right, it's okay. I think if he at least dropped that in the Relapse era, this track in the Relapse era, I think it would have done better.
Yeah, 'cause that
Relapse
was a
is when he
Primal,
first
yeah.
came back.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. He's been trying to chase this character for so long, and it's never gonna be
The
what it
same.
was, because we know what it was. It's never gonna be that level. I think the way I look at it, because I put my expectations so low, and I've just been like, I just want like one more, man, just one more, M, just make me feel that way one more time, man, one more time, bro.
Did you feel that way with this one?
And like, I'm not gonna lie, like a few more listens, like the voice is back at least. The flow's not as good. The nostalgia of the video, me being an M fan, I was just like, I'll just take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, it's listenable.
Stockholm
Because like
syndrome.
there's been like every album, I'm not even kidding, like Relapse is actually starting to sound good.
To be honest, I don't remember the last 2 album names.
I don't remember. Well, I do. I don't.
I know one of
remember.
them's Kamikaze, but I don't know what the
I
other
don't-
ones are.
They're not good. Like, it was like literally the last album that he dropped. This is the first time I've ever done it. Like, I listened through it and I didn't even listen to the entire songs. It was just like a skip.
Oh,
And that's when I
wow.
was like, that hurt me so much. I was like, I can't believe this.
As an Eminem
And I'd
fan.
still be looking for new songs and just being hurt every time. Like, oh yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
And then it's gone.
Now
But this
he's so jaded that he hears Houdini and he's like, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But I'll
It'll
tell
pass.
you. But I'll
It'll
tell you
pass.
now, like, because I've just been like wanting something decent, like at least something. That I'm like, I'm actually like, this is okay. Like, I can get with it. It's nostalgic. It does bring me back to that time when I felt like a kid. And that's how I look at it now. It's like watching like maybe a remake of a movie, or like Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I hated the new Star Wars, but it's kind of brought me back at least. Where I was like, oh, that it feels
Harrison
good.
Ford
at least,
is a great example of what Eminem is trying to do now.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
Indiana
Christ.
Jones' latest one.
Oh,
The
no.
remakes aren't
It's
the
not
best.
as good as the
It's
first,
never the same,
you know?
but it still makes you feel some way if you really love something that much. Just like I was like, yeah, at least you're there, Em. And the thing, it's a conceptual album, which I like. Like he's owning up to it. He's like, yeah, I am trying to find this character. He came through a portal.
I hope he finds
Because
peace
even in the
after this,
video,
man.
like he's got the 2 versions of himself, right?
Yeah.
And then even when they did the deep fake, like the mannerisms of the old M, he still had them. And I was like, I thought this died a long time ago. That's why people say it's like, is he a clone? Because even the way he moves is completely different now. He does this weird dance move when he raps, like, oh, what you so Drake, so. But his old one was a bit more loose. He was breakdancing. Even his facial expressions were different. It was just so trippy to see. It's like, wow, you know, if this was like a remake movie, it's like, yeah, they kind of did bring back the old M like one last time. So I am very excited for the album. Like I'm actually like, you know, the beats are so goofy, which is like the old Eminem beats. Like it's not like, it's so dated in this day and age. If like the real Slim Shady type production dropped now, it's not that good, right? Like it sounds a bit quirky, goofy, but it still transports me back to then. And I'm like, if the album's gonna be at least close to this all the way and not have like some pop ballad Skylar Grey hook, there probably will be, but you know what I mean? If he
You
just
know what I
maintains
really
it just
hope?
like this,
if
I'll
he,
be happy.
if he really digs into this Eminem that is back in the Slim Shady era,
Yeah.
I really hope he digs into the one that created Stan,
Yes.
the one that created
Yes,
07,
yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde.
And you know what? I don't
Kim,
think he can though.
because that was a creative way of telling a story. You know, like
Yeah.
that was the one thing that was like Eminem. He could
Yeah.
tell a story. I haven't heard a good story from Eminem
Yeah.
since I don't know when.
You know-
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
When if there's one good thing I can say about the track Houdini, is that it does bring about that level of nostalgia.
Yeah.
So that my coach played it during training, and then he then played the rest of the Slim Shady album, and the energy in the room increased. Like when they played Houdini, it was just like, oh yeah. As soon as like Without Me, the actual song hit, and it was playing, everybody started punching harder, kicking harder. It was like the energy was so much there, and I think it just made people. It makes me want to listen to the original album as well. So. And if anything, his numbers for that album is gonna go up.
Yeah, but that's shooting yourself in the foot. Now you're definitely gonna get compared to that Eminem.
Yeah,
that is
it's never gonna
unstoppable.
compare. You know, someone did a remix of the new lyrics, the new vocals, and they put it on the Without Me beat.
On the original one, yeah.
And then if you sort of just turn the volume down so you can't really hear it, it sounds like Without Me. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, oh yeah, he does sound like the old M. It is the old
That's
M.
like saying
anything. You put the volume down and you can't hear it.
That's what it sounds like.
That's like saying, you know what? We don't have Jollibee in Sydney, so like you can take some KFC and then not really put it in your mouth, not even chew it.
Smell it.
And if you lose your sense of taste,
you can see how desperate I am for this
and
to
then
be.
it kind of tastes like Jollibee.
No,
I
but
used
like
to do that shit when I was younger. I used to drive a Civic and I would squint. And I'd be like, oh, it kind of looks like a Ferrari. It's a blurry one.
that's exactly me right now. That's exactly what I am going through.
me with like posters. Just get Albers in my room. You know?
It's like she's right here.
It's like I'm right here.
But it really is a photo. Mama Mary. That should be illegal.
Oh no. Hell, honey. Oh no.
Honey Daniel's full of grace.
Minus Lucas points.
Oh man, Honey Daniel's full of grace.
That's really bad.
She was very graceful.
He was.
No, I was gonna say, like,
Was she there?
would it be I don't know, is it kind of too much or overstepping to be a fan today expecting something from Eminem of today to sound like what it did more than 20 years ago? Do you know what I mean?
It's not gonna happen, yeah.
Because
That's the sad
Eminem's
reality.
changed. You've changed as a listener, as a consumer.
Yeah.
So whatever it is that he's going to try and recreate from 20 years back,
Yeah.
it's never going to be the same.
It's not the
Like, I
same.
think it's never going to hit your expectation.
He's already tried
If
to.
we're gonna do some crossovers with some episodes, dude, last week said, if you are gonna just take the bad stuff from an era and then turn it into some new stuff, it's not gonna sound as good. Yeah,
Right.
I have to. You gotta
Authenticity. So here's a different example, right? Different genre of music. Incubus, they're rock music.
Yeah.
So their album, I think it was Wish You Were Here, or one of those early albums. They're releasing retakes of they're re-recording those songs that they did years ago. And I remember listening to it, and I've got nostalgia because I used to listen to those albums back to back, growing up and like in high school. And when I listened to the new recordings of it, I was like,
Could you enjoy it?
it's not the same. It's like the feeling of it isn't there.
Because you weren't, the same person that wrote that song.
Even though it's the
not-
same person singing it,
I
the
mean,
same person,
your
same band.
mind state is not there no more.
It's
you know?
not there anymore.
You know,
I think
like,
I can still listen to the
I'm
original
no longer
recordings.
angry at my mom, so my voice is going to be completely different than to when I was angry with my mom.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
That's a lot of things has changed. You can watch a movie from 20 years ago, watch it today, and get the same, a different kind of like outcome. Do you know
I
what I
think I'm a
mean?
bit different. I hold on to things that I really like. Like I was watching The Godfather with my dad last night, and that's like a movie I always watch again and again, once every. It's a long movie, so I'm like I'm not gonna watch it every year.
It's a
bro.
good movie, man.
I'm not gonna watch it like.
It's alright.
That's my favorite.
That's like
movie,
watching
man.
It's a Wonderful Life every time at Christmas.
Bro, that's my
you
movie.
know, every time I watch The Godfather, bro, I fall asleep and I wake up when dude get killed in the car. Same scene every single time.
You guys don't like The Godfather? It's too long.
It's just
not
fall
for
asleep.
everyone.
I struggle with
I know.
sleep.
I know.
The first one. The first one's shit,
the first time I watched it, I hated it. But I don't know what it is. I just for
I
me,
just can't relate.
No,
because, like,
I know
my
no,
ninongs don't, give me offers like our reviews. I don't even think
I don't know what it is about
they give me anything. I don't even know who my
They just
ninongs
want-
are.
They just
My ninong
refuse.
fucking-
I think there's like an age limit where the ninong you recognize your ninongs, and then after that age, you just forget who they
They
are.
just up and left, bro.
It's like no, they're not. No, they're still around.
Deadbeat ninongs.
I just don't know which one of my uncles are my ninongs anymore.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Yeah, I was.
My ninong's in Phil somewhere. I don't know.
But
I don't even know he's still alive.
I am excited to see what Eminem goes with the thing.
I'm excited.
Besides, well, besides my point of him, like, trying to go back to his glory days.
I'm just gonna keep listening to the real Slim Shady.
I hope he after this album, this is kind of closure for him, and hopefully he finds something new to.
I'm excited. I'm very happy.
You know the one thing that
the
one thing that I was thinking that was disappointing about Houdini.
Yeah.
The one main thing for me is that in the song he says, like, he alludes to him being cancelled. Like, this is his last trick. This is the thing, but he doesn't really say anything that offensive.
Nah, it's not
in this.
You
know what I mean? And people, if he was trying to. Pay homage
that's
or, like,
ironic in a world where you can get cancelled more easier than you were back then.
Yeah,
he's not the same. He's not the same.
People
person.
were trying to cancel him like a year ago for.
Apparently, people are trying to cancel him for the Meg Thee Stallion line.
He doesn't even say anything offensive.
No, okay, like, this is coming from millennials. We grew up on M, so we know I think the what's humorous about it is he's treating this as like the climate of today, where the younger generations are so soft that, like, whatever he says, he's gonna they're gonna try and cancel him for it.
Look,
so he didn't really need to go that hard.
Here's the lyric.
To be,
if I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat?
I didn't even get that bar at the start. I'm so slow.
That's
these
it.
days.
Just
It's one of those bars you have to read to get that, because like feet as in like feature.
Yeah, I mean, like,
they write the lyrics in the video, right? So you can
But then doesn't say anything offensive there. Or am I not? Hearing it?
Even his R. Kelly line was pretty good.
I think he was.
You know, Tory Lanez
I like his
thing,
R.
right?
Kelly.
I think he wasn't even trying to offend
So
people.
Tory Lanez shot her
on the foot.
On the foot.
right,
And then people are like,
That's why,
whoa.
Yeah.
That's not even that offensive. I don't
No,
even.
the whole
shot
thing is
at
like
her feet.
it's using a black woman's pain to take a joke out of it. That's the thing. That's what the internet's saying.
That's what it is.
That's not my feeling. That's the internet's feeling.
That's exactly why. And
that's why they're trying to cancel him. Cancel him.
over.
But then I'm like, if you're gonna cancel Eminem on this one, go
You
back
should
to
fucking cancel Tory Lanez. He's the one that did the shooting, bro.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he is already. He's in prison now. But like,
he is in prison already.
but
Should
everyone
cancel him more.
cancel him more, man.
Stop giving him shoe deals. He's got new pairs of shoes on him.
You should just take off his feet, bro. Just cut it right off, bro.
Take off the feet.
Cut off right his feet, bro.
Should give him
But he has
out.
no right to have any type of feet.
Was it Tory Lanez that you were asking Lara and I about? Like,
Yeah,
it was Tory Lanez.
that was the first person to come to my head, bro.
Why
shit.
Tory Lanez?
He's in jail.
I couldn't
now.
think of anyone that was modern. Little Yachty.
Didn't realize he was in jail.
Shot at her feet. Is it because Megan Thee Stallion's got gout?
Maybe Megan Thee Stallion is Filipino.
Yeah, she is. Man.
What does she have to say about it? She hasn't made a comment. She's cool with it. So
Has Megan Thee Stallion said anything
I don't
about
think
it?
she has.
I don't know.
I think it's everyone
Producer
else
Jarrell?
finding a way to get riled up about
The way you tap, the way you do.
It's gonna go. Has Megan Thee Stallion said anything about it?
But like, yeah, man.
Megan Thee Stallion, Eminem.
What was it like? Okay, like, you know,
She
what,
Italian?
I think the timing was wrong as well, because like after two guys were battling each other and saying the most disrespectful thing known to people,
it. Yeah.
you come up with a single that is meant to have controversy.
But you know, I don't think his first singles are always goofy. Like, they're never really, even the real Slim Shady, I don't think it was that. You know, that's his marketing strategy. It's like a typical.
Well,
classic
you know the Eminem rollout plan.
It's always the same.
It's
the
the
same.
poppy
Well, this is the
cartoony
old, it's the
song.
Old, yeah, it's the old work plan.
Song,
plan. Goofy
serious
song,
song,
serious song,
and then
maybe another serious song,
and then maybe a song about a family member.
something.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the typical Shady.
You know,
rollout.
like Eminem should look if he was to contextualize a old self of him, he should contextualize more of the Lose Yourself era of Eminem,
yeah, I
the
guess so.
Sing for the Moment Eminem.
I think that's what he's been trying to do with all the recovery, and it sounds shit.
But I just think he just lost his flow out of
No,
nowhere.
I think he's like, look, I'm appreciating that he's still here
Yeah, I know.
because there's still music coming out. Because like, yeah,
But
that M died a long time ago.
How much bad music can you take
know,
before you could be like?
I've been taking it for a while, man.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
still looking for him. I've been taking it for. It's been years, bro.
It's been years.
When the
I
last
feel like
album
I'm your best friend and you're like in a toxic relationship.
I am in a toxic relationship. I am in a
with
very toxic
Eminem.
relationship.
You know what I realized?
And you know, like that's why I was like, when this came out, I'm like, you know, it's not so bad. That sounds like Stockholm syndrome.
You know what I saw? You know what I realized when I watched the video?
Anymore. The hits don't hurt.
Wait, sorry. You got here.
That's why he wasn't really, really cool with like Easy. He got a bit jealous.
Maybe. He was in the video too.
Yeah,
No comment.
Where was he? I didn't see him.
The
Easy
little
Meal.
comic strip bits.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh.
There you go.
See,
That's what you get for being signed to Slim Shady.
Yeah, Easy Meal's in the video, like not just on the comic strip, but he's you see him in.
Yeah, he's in
some-
he's in the comic strip part.
But also in like other scenes.
That's the scene in the comic strip.
Oh, okay, my bad.
The scene.
Maybe I guess I wasn't paying attention enough then.
I'm not gonna lie, I've listened to it a lot of times.
All right,
It's
and
it's
watch the
brought,
video.
It's brought me back.
It
I feel
doesn't.
like
I don't think she said anything really.
And that's a song, guys.
So Eminem returns, Slim Shady jumps on Tyler drama.
But you know what's gonna be the ultimate? What's really gonna stab me in the heart?
What's gonna stab you in the heart, Nats?
If the album comes out and it's just another bloody. What's the last one? Another Kamikaze or Marshall Mathers LP2.
Yeah.
You might see me dead on the street, bro.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna write a real stand like this, Slim. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Please do. Look out for that. There's gonna be a new release, new music from Nats Blazing, aka Stan.
I'll come back
2.0.
from retirement just for that. I'll be like, man.
The article that Jarrell's showing, it doesn't really show that many things about that doesn't show anything about Megan Thee Stallion commenting. It just has other people on X or Twitter.
I think
or
everyone
whatever.
was getting mad for her.
Bro.
When I first heard that bar, I didn't even think anything of it.
Yeah,
Like I thought it was just trying to be funny, and it wasn't even that funny. But yeah, pretty excited for tomorrow.
Is it dropping tomorrow?
Is it
It's on my
tomorrow?
calendar, bro.
he's got it.
2 o'clock PM.
He's got a
I'm
reminder.
clearing my work calendar, bro.
Every morning he goes out to the calendar, it crosses a day.
Bro, yeah.
He's like,
I'm not gonna lie.
3 days to go.
I'm not even ashamed of it.
I've been waiting 2 days to go.
I've been checking every day if the track list comes out. All these things. I'm like, come on,
Has
man.
the
Nuts,
track list
man.
come
Yeah,
out?
it's the track
Oh,
list.
so there's no track list.
There's
It's
track list, yeah.
one more to look, bro.
All right.
I know, it feels like Christmas.
All right.
So you know,
I want to take advantage
if
of
it's
this.
shit, it's
excitement.
gonna be so bad.
All right.
I'm actually gonna cry.
3
if it's bad.
predictions of the album that's gonna happen.
What?
You know, like what do you think is gonna happen in the album? What he's gonna talk about? Is there gonna be a potentially like a terrible song or potentially a probably a song that will redeem him? What parts of Slim Shady is he gonna,
No, I think he's
dwell
going full
into-
blown of trying to be what he was.
Can you record yourself, your first reaction, listen to it, please?
Do I want to?
Please.
I don't know if I want to.
Can you please?
Well, we'll
I think
find
I
out
wanna-
either
I wanna-
way.
I want to keep that. Yeah, I'll
If
probably.
it goes bad, we're going to get 29 notifications on WhatsApp. Sorry, guys. Just having a rant.
do you want to give context to that?
No, I'm not gonna give
No.
All right, okay.
When
So I was just saying like crazy.
Nats has a rant,
he has a rant.
It's all green.
the chat thread explodes. That's
Yeah,
what
man.
happens.
All right, so wait for tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah,
Wait
we'll
for
be
the
waiting.
next Patreon.
Or the next Patreon. Yeah.
No, but like
Sure,
What's your prediction?
I predict there is going to be an attempt of a Stan related thing.
I think he already tried that.
I mean,
with,
like, Yeah,
Marshall Mathers LP
he did
too.
what he did, but I reckon he's going to try and make a better one.
He's trying to. He's trying to.
I don't
do
think
it.
there's going to be anything mentioned about his mom. I think there's
No,
mom's
he made up with his mom.
Yeah, that's why.
He made up with his mom.
There's nothing.
You know
to-
what?
He made out with his mum.
Yeah,
He made out with his mom.
Tongue and everything?
He did more than that in old songs.
I'm excited. You know what I'm excited
He was
for with
raping his
this?
own mother, but that's
Yeah,
normal, ain't it?
you know,
Marvin?
I'm you know what I'm excited about this? That regardless of if the album is good or bad, we're gonna get a really passionate Nats.
Yeah.
The reaction is gonna be passionate, and like seeing you passionate and talking about stuff like that, man.
No, I'm really trying to contain
really good.
myself. I'm really trying to contain myself.
I'm trying to contain you, man.
Thanks, bro.
I'm trying to lower your expectations.
No, lower it. It's already low.
I want to see you. I want to see you
It's
like
been
just
so
go all
low.
out. Just be passionate.
I'm just
man.
passionate, bro.
Be passionate about it. Don't
Passionate
just
about things I like.
don't be afraid. Don't be embarrassed. Just let it out.
I'm not
Let it out.
afraid. I'm very afraid. I'm so afraid.
I'm so afraid.
I'm actually so
I'm not
afraid.
gonna like the album.
I'm gonna like smash my monitor or something.
gonna be
See me
disappointing.
rage quit at work. I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry, let's answer that. We're trying to monetize.
But,
Sense of that.
man. We'll see what happens. I'm eager to see your
Yeah.
reaction, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
been a long time since like an Eminem album too. 4 years.
Yeah.
When Relapse came out, that was 5 years because he went through all that shit. But you know what it is? Eminem's life's too good, bro. His daughter got married. She turned out well. Like she's like, you know, he broke
Well-adjusted.
he broke the cycle of his like, you know, generational what the fuck he's gone through. You know, he seems like a happy dude. He's been going out lately. He's been watching football, doing all these endorsements. He has friends now. Good on you, man. Live your life, bro. But just one more album, please. One more, please.
But then, okay, so here's a question.
Yeah.
If you want one more album out of Eminem,
One decent album that I can actually
what's a
listen to.
decent album from Eminem? What makes
You
up
know,
a decent
the thing
album
that
of
I've
Eminem?
missed is like I just don't like that choppy flow that he does. Even though it kind of comes off sometimes in this one. I don't like his new production. He doesn't suit it. He's better when he, even though it's goofy and dated, that's when he's best at. When he's on that
I think
type-
when the beat is
the
very
Bass Brothers.
simplified.
and that's
Because-
when he's
yeah.
best. His flow's
let him
best on
shine
that.
through the
'Cause
beat, right?
His flow's better on that.
Yeah, because then you pay more attention.
This
to
is
him.
just like I'm like scraping right now. These are the small things. If it could just be like that the whole way and conceptual, then
I just
yeah,
want him to
it'll be
like
decent.
stop speeding.
That's what I want. And he
I want him to
he
just
wasn't
slow
speeding.
down his flow.
Tell
to
a story.
Point, yeah, tell a story.
Yeah.
And have some passion into it. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
That's it.
Mm.
That's
You
it.
know?
Slower and like I don't mind the trying to be funny.
I don't want rap god.
I don't want rap god.
I'm tired of rap
No
god.
more rap god.
No more of the egg that goes.
No more Skylar Grey. Yeah.
No more.
No more of that.
Please no more Skylar Grey.
No more Skylar Grey.
Do we know anyone that knows Easy Mill? Because it feels like this is constructive criticism that he could pass on to him.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
So
Philippine-
many,
You know,
so
Philippine-
many- just look on the internet right now. Everybody's
Easy Mill will
giving
tell him
this.
in Tagalog.
yeah, right.
Oy, pare. Stop that.
Hey, pare him.
Oy, ay.
Parang yun.
Kuya M.
Pare.
Kamusta? And he's like, ikaw. We're not going to get a good album. This kind of looks embarrassed.
We're not gonna get a good album from either of them.
We're never gonna get an album from one of them.
We're hopeful.
You
We're
got
hopeful. We're still hopeful for Easy.
This is
You know,
exactly
I
why.
listened to Easy Mill's album,
Soon he got signed. I lost hope in Easy.
I am so impressed, bro.
You like that?
I like the Easy
That's
Mill.
good.
Yeah?
I enjoy.
That was okay.
I enjoy it, bro. Like I enjoy
Even
where-
the Tagalog songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it when he flipped it. I'm like, man, I'm understanding this verse. I don't understand this verse.
Start speaking
It
Ilocano.
does sound good.
Yes.
The fit Tagalog. Oh, is
I'm
it?
just like, bro.
Ilocano?
You know, I'm impressed with the music so far. But that was the only music I've heard so far.
Yeah, it was
Like,
that, and then it's just stopped.
It stopped. Yeah, so there was no follow up to that one at all. I think that was like that was made before he signed, right?
I reckon
Well,
he's,
yeah.
yeah, some of
It
those
wasn't a
songs.
sign. It wasn't a
like
shady.
The YouTube
produced
videos
thing, yeah.
of some of the songs were already out, so it's just
I think he,
EP'd it, like collected those songs and then just added a few more.
one of
Yeah.
the
So
tracks he had, 2200,
Was already
was
there.
in the album. It was a freestyle that he did,
Yeah,
like, I think a year before.
Yeah,
you know
that
what I
one.
mean? So,
where you even referenced.
Yeah, I mean,
them.
but it was
Well-
a good song, though. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
man.
I mean, a re-release under Shady Records should give you more of a like an audience.
I mean, that's what Eminem did. The Slim Shady EP became the LP. It's like his old songs, and then Dr. Dre came and just added more.
Yeah, well,
So that's what
yeah.
they probably did with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully there's more in the works, man. Because I'm excited to hear what.
Yeah,
what comes
I'm
out.
like, I really am rooting for Easy Mill, but I just feel history keeps repeating itself in that.
I
that
sound like
label.
I'm like dissing him. It's not. No, I'm not. I was like, when he got signed. If you guys remember, I was both very happy, but also very like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a curse.
It's a concern,
curse.
right?
It's a concern. It's like
yeah, because of the previous
it just
artists on the
happens all the
Shady
time.
record.
Every time, yeah, you
Yeah.
get shelved and then nothing happens, and it actually hurts your career more. I think.
I know, that's why,
Because everyone
like,
has an
yeah.
expectation. You're getting compared.
I'm just hoping that he
Eminem.
learns this, and then when he gets independent, he can like use what he's learned and all the connections he's made to create something
Yeah.
that really
Yeah.
transcends. Like,
But the problem, everyone that
Yeah.
has gone independent after,
yeah, no,
except for 50 Cent, but that's a different story.
Well, yeah. Hopefully he learns a lot from
the
the experience,
exception.
regardless.
He's the exception. It's 50.
Nice.
I'm predicting a 50 Cent collab will be in there.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Man,
You could tell Ralph's in a good mood when he starts like
Oh, bro.
karaokeing every 5
time.
minutes.
Every 5 minutes, bro.
He's happy to be back.
I'm happy to be back into the podcast.
I've been hanging out with Raph a lot this week. Well, I've seen Raph a lot this week.
Oh, thanks for
and
the
he
invite.
hasn't sung once.
yeah.
Oh,
That's me at work, bro. This is work, man. You were my workmate. Now you're my friend.
Work friends are the best friends.
Yeah, no, they're the only friends you have when you're old.
That's so sad.
It is true, though.
That is not true.
It is.
Oh, that's sad, man.
Yeah,
I've got mates.
I was thinking that like
yeah,
I'm in a pod with them.
Yeah. No. This is
It's kind of like
this
working.
is a strictly, really perfect plan for me to keep my friends. I already told you that. I'm really open about that.
yeah, man.
Like I barely
Let's
hang
go
out
out
with
together.
friends, bro.
Let's make a vlog about food.
I barely make friends, bro. So like it's hard to keep them. So I make them my work friends.
That's what I noticed as well. That as I grew older, a lot of the people that I knew and I was close to were people that I did projects with.
They're the only
Like music
people
or
I
like-
have friends with. People I do projects with.
Yeah,
Or
We did a project together.
yes.
Hey.
yeah.
You know what? I think the cheat. We should give a name to our Cheatcoder fans.
The cheaters.
No, that sounds
No,
bad.
The coders.
We it used to be the Cheatcoder cartel.
Yeah.
The cartel.
Yeah. Maybe we should bring it back in.
Marvin's cracking up. Marvin around the camera.
ADHD.
Director.
My bad.
Cannibalism? Were they cannibals?
You know what's funny?
Hey, were they cannibals?
The Unfaithfuls.
Wasn't that guy from Power Rangers? He was in Bling Empire, yeah?
Sometimes I don't think you hear me, that's all.
No. The White Ranger was in Bling Empire.
You're in the same room as us. But like, we need to figure out a name for the Cheatcoder listener.
The Chicos.
The Chicos are good, but I don't know if that's
The Chicos
culturally
and Chicas.
culturally appropriating.
Appropriating
Spanish.
what?
Oh, actually, yeah.
We are Spanish.
No.
We're the Mexicans
I think
of
it's right. The
Philippines.
Spanish raped us. We could do something back.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I didn't know there was a line. My
Forced us
bad.
into submission.
That escalated really quickly.
Don't get us
My bad.
cancelled.
Speaking of edit points,
Cancellation
Zero
error.
what's
hours and
up?
19 minutes and 9 seconds at a point.
Got that. We're not even gonna cut it. Every time I've watched the videos, I'm like, we're doing cut that. I was like, it didn't get cut. Raph, did you
No,
even
this
go through
is all on Jarrell now. this is all on you, man. Send me the timestamps, I'll look at it.
Producer Jarrell, you better have written it down. But
Oh man, it has all been me as well, my bad.
yeah, when you're editing this, you're gonna look at it like, nah, just kidding.
That's a bit too loose. But like,
The
yeah, we could call them the Chicos if you want. The
We could-
Chicos and
we could-
Chicas.
Let's I think that sounds good. Chicos and chicas.
Give some suggestions as
I like
to what
that.
it should be.
Chicos and Chicos.
Chicos and Chicas of the Cheatcoders. Or, yeah, with the Chicos and
Oh,
Chicas.
together collectively we call them the bum cheeks.
The Cheeks. Yo, what is it? The Cheeks?
The cheeky bumps?
Or the Cheatcoders.
Oh, we can call them the coochies.
Why are we a hamster wheel?
The coochies.
The coochies.
The blats. Nah.
That's taken, but
Yeah.
How about the balats? That's my best. That's my favorite
The
part
skins.
of the chicken bar.
The skins.
the balats. Same with
Or how about
lechon.
Rap's Angels? No.
You went full Tito again.
Not gonna work.
Rap's
Not gonna work.
Angels.
Okay.
What about Rap's Angels?
How about the Coders? Coders is alright.
Tito Reds.
Yeah,
bro.
but we're not like into
Oh yeah,
tech.
we're not them. We're not. Yeah.
Coders. Sounds
Yeah.
too
I
like
think we're. Yeah. Sorry guys. Cheatcoders is very misleading. Eh?
sounds like video games. It's like, what do you guys? Video games?
It's either it's
coding?
either video games or coding or about
Being
cheating.
unfaithful.
You know, a friend of ours. I'm not gonna name them, but a friend of ours one time was like, "How you guys going with the podcast? Thinking about changing the name?"
Why?
No, we're not gonna change it.
Nah, we're gonna keep it even more now.
We're gonna keep it even more.
because they were talking about it with somebody else, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's a entertainment, it's pop culture, it's Filipino." And then the other person was like, "Why is it called the Cheatcoders?" And
love
they both looked at me, and I was just like, I explained that because you guys at first thought it was a cool name, but also because we're not experts on things. And we started by interviewing a lot of people and getting insight from them. And
Elevators closed.
yeah, exactly.
Cheat
But one of those, one of those things. And then the friend was like, "You thought about changing the name?"
Nah, man. What are we gonna change it to? I struggle with names. What am I gonna call it? The
It's
Pinoy
already-
Boys?
it's
No,
already
bro.
there.
It's not gonna work.
My voice.
Yeah.
You know what
the
Happy
four
called
friends.
us?
Yeah.
She's like, how's your podcast? The Three Bros podcast. And I go, no, there's four of us. And she goes, no, the Four Bros podcast.
It's funny, man.
Four bros. I love it, bro, because it's four bros.
The Four Bros
Four
podcast.
bros. No,
Shout out to Happy.
Oh, are we going for a name change?
How's your
We're
Four
never
Bros
changing.
podcast?
I don't know. What this is an interesting topic that we can dwell in for 2 minutes. Like possible name changes, which they're not going to change because Cheatcoders is now a household name. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to
It's
do
all-
what Facebook did.
It's
I'm
all
gonna
the
remove
branding,
the-
bro. It's all the
It's
branding.
gonna cost a lot to change all
I
this
know.
shit. A lot of time.
Already rude podcast.
Registered business name and everything.
We're the
The
Four
everything.
Boys podcast.
Oh man.
The Four Bros.
How about the heat strokers? Think of it, the heat strokers.
It sounds a bit.
Sounds a bit Tim and his friend. Yeah, it does.
We're gonna have to start hating on Silk Sonic.
Wait, does it have to rhyme with cheat coders? Because you went milk strokers.
Now, if you were to change the podcast name, what would it be?
You put me on the spot.
Round Circle Podcast.
Round Circle podcast.
Square
Filipino Foods Podcast. Oh, hello, podcast.
That's gonna be the intro for every episode. Oh, hello. Let's take a journey.
Round foods.
I wouldn't mind changing it to Toron with the Soggy Now podcast.
The run with the sucking out would be the
You know,
best.
that would
It's just
actually
a
sound
rapper.
good. That's pretty good.
Welcome to the Turon with the Sucking Out podcast, where we give everything, including the sucking out.
Yeah, there's nothing we could change.
can't
Cheatcoders
change
is
it.
now.
People know it. It's what it is.
I love it. I love the misconceptions we get. Are
Like-
you a video game podcast? Nah.
Are you guys coders?
Are you about dating and cheating? Nah.
The last time we went to Cabramatta to go for a pork roll run after an episode, it was a Viet dude that asked, "Hey, you guys from that video game
Really?
podcast?" Yeah. I asked him,
Yeah.
I was like, just before I got in the car, hang on, are you Filipino? And he was like, nah, bro.
But his
I
mates
was like,
were.
what?
Maybe
His
Nah,
mates
man.
I
were.
was so confused, man. Like, what the how did that hit your algo, man?
Yeah.
They'd be
Shout outs
surprised.
to Kathy.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
That's the degree of
That's the degree.
separation.
outs to Kathy.
It goes us, Kathy, some random guy in Cabramatta.
If they're Indonesian, it's LP's crew.
So,
So,
yeah.
you know, that's it, bro. We're going to okay.
Selamat
We're a
pagi.
transparent podcast. We're trying to branch out from being just Filipino and taking over Indonesia.
Southeast Asia. Wow. Just Indonesia.
One country at a time.
We don't want to go too
Oh,
far.
God.
We don't want to go too
bro.
far.
We had to go at a slow pace. That's how the British.
What we're colonizing other Asians.
That's how the white people do it.
that's a good-
I'm learning from the white people.
That's a good name. The
One country at a time, guys.
the colonizers.
Cheat
And then it's-
colonizers.
The cheat colonizers.
At the start, we'd be like, "You're not a colleague. You're a colonizer." Hey.
One at a time.
One at a time, guys.
We're hijacking every Asian race.
That's how Captain Cook did it.
Learning from the best.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Yeah, man, one at a time.
Oh, man.
But yeah, Indonesia, we're coming for you. Not really. We're not coming for you.
Not aggressively.
We're gonna be your friend
We're neighboring you.
through LP.
We're assimilating.
LP is our eyes.
No, we could do the
to the
we could,
Indonesian culture.
we could do the Sharina strategy for like trying to get to
We could get
Indonesia.
the
We just
Uzbeks.
learn an Indonesian song,
Mm.
sing it, and then like people will get popular in Indonesia.
I'm gonna type in an Indonesian song. And
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
play an
Oh.
Indonesian song.
I'll play an Indonesian
you
song
going?
for Cheatcoders stash.
There you go.
All right.
Now you can do what Mr. Beast does.
They got this one. It's like MYMP-ish kind of sound.
Oh, yeah, just shit.
What does MYMP
Make your
stand
mama
for?
proud.
Make your mama proud.
Mimp.
What does Drake stand for? Don't rap against Kendrick ever again.
Did you just come up with that?
No,
that was on the memes, bro.
Everyone's making the memes.
That was great. Oh man, I never heard of that yet. That's great. You got me. You got me. Got me.
Drake's really
Got me good. Got me good.
Oh,
Don't
like-
rap against Kendrick ever.
Saw done reaction to that one.
Fresh, bro.
Like live, bro. I was like, shit. That's what I look like in my room. I'm like, that's a good one.
If you get him out of his seat, bro.
man.
That's it. If there was like a
Holy
speed,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
There was speed, but there was like a Don in a chair thing, a version of it.
Yeah.
And then the bus explodes when he gets out of his seat.
Yeah.
and I'm like the villain, and I just throw jokes at him throughout the whole movie. Eventually, he'll get off his seat, and the bus will explode.
Man.
50 miles an hour.
50 miles an hour. If this bus goes below 50 miles an hour, Don gets up off of his seat laughing.
Sandra Bullock.
Imagine speed in the Philippines, bro. You want to make it anywhere, bro. You probably blow
No,
up. with this
that
bus.
bomb wouldn't have activated.
It activates at 50 kilometers miles per hour, and then the whole movie's gonna be like 44, 45,
That bomb is going to be waiting a long
43,
time. Bro.
42.
It's a reverse speed.
Where the
It's
fuck are
if
they?
you go-
Oh, they-
if you go too high, then you blow up.
They're in
It never
EDSA. Yo, we're never going to activate that bomb, are
There's
we?
a bomb on the bus. Oh, that's okay. It's fine. May traffic kasi.
Depend. Like, when's the bomb going to go off? Depende sa traffic.
Depende sa traffic.
It's like the default answer to, like, what time are you going to get there?
Depende sa
Depende sa traffic.
Depende sa traffic.
Okay.
Oh man.
Funny.
Oh,
Speed in the Philippines.
Speed EDSA edition.
There's a bomb on the
Bro,
bus.
the fucking traffic there, it gets so bad, right? It'd be like 8, 9 o'clock in the evening. And then people are like joking around going, looks like I'm not even driving on the way home. I'm driving on the way back to work already. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it'll take me this long just to get back to my job.
It really is like it's a thing of concern, right? Because I'm going back in July. Shout out to anybody in the Philippines when I'm going to be going in July. But I'm going back in July, and the first thing, because I'll be staying at my uncle's place, and then have to meet up with other family to go to the like up north. And my dad was like, "It's going to take you ages to get to where we are from like your uncle's place." I'm like, "It's fine. I'll just catch Grab." He's like, "But there's traffic." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll just
The
leave."
Grabs is not going to charge you per, like,
No, it's going to be a flat
It's
rate.
a flat rate. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And he was just worried about, like, I'm going to be taking like ride share everywhere around Philippines, so it doesn't matter. But he was like, just stay over the night before, so you don't have to like worry about it the next morning and blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, fine. But traffic is always a concern when you're traveling around the Philippines. It's like it's going to take you like give at least 3 hours leeway for.
Is that,
Wow.
is
Is that
that
bad?
why the Filipinos migrated to LA? Because traffic reminds them of home?
Probably. And they brought the traffic with them.
Yeah, you probably did,
They
bro.
are the traffic.
Bro, traffic in LA, man? Crazy.
Oh man.
It is, dude. Wait, have you guys gone back to Phil's without your parents and stuff?
Not yet.
It feels like it's very filler thing. Eventually, we're gonna hit that shit too. Like, like say we grow up, we've got kids. When they start going to Philippines by themselves, feels like we're gonna be giving them the same, like, level of concern, right?
Yeah, I'd get it. Yeah, I get it. It's
Yeah.
like kind of like just be careful of this, be careful of this. But I'm always really wary about my stuff. Like I make sure, because here in Australia sometimes we leave our phones on the table, bags and stuff laying about and whatever. And when I'm traveling, man, I'm like, nope.
This is
I need to
that age-old thing when you hear people's stories about, oh, someone took my bag, or someone snatched my purse or whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't hear people telling stories, oh, I went to the Philippines and nothing happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You hear the stories of bad things happening, but it's just a very
But it's-
minute percentage.
That's
bro.
the loudest, though.
Yeah,
People that
because no
have
one's
to-
going to talk about, I had a good trip,
Oh,
like
yeah, hell yeah.
nothing happened, like nothing bad
Hell
happened.
yeah.
It's more like, I went to the beach or whatever.
That's true.
And and the amount of people that go there, nothing happened, outweighs the bad shit.
Yeah, one of the guys from
Absolutely
Common
right.
House, he was just chatting about his recent trip, and one of the first things he said was, after saying about how cheap the alcohol was, he was like, "I got sick, man.
You see,
Yeah,
like
positive.
that's what you hear about, right?
Got sick from eating like barbecue chicken from a vendor on the street."
Yeah.
That's the case with everything,
I was
though.
like,
eh?
wow.
Usually the negative comments are the loudest.
Oh, of course.
People are always gonna emphasize on that.
People
So
do food
apparently
reviews.
we'll be going on a trip together
To the Philippines.
to the Philippines.
Aye.
But I just want to let's not dwell on that fact. We're going on a trip together.
I've never been on a trip with you guys.
Who do you think is going to have the first argument with who?
What
What
we're
do you
gonna
mean?
argue?
You know,
with a local?
no, with us, among us. I feel
What?
there's going to be
Do you
some
reckon?
tension. Yeah.
I don't
When
feel
you,
like.
It
when
won't
you
be-
go on a trip with the group,
It won't be Raf.
you're gonna find things that you're gonna find frustrating about another person.
Well, I've traveled with Garcia before, so it's not.
Yeah.
Did you guys have beefs? I've traveled a lot.
We were
so
in different
I've-
cars, so
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, "Vroom."
There's gonna be,
And I was like,
I'm out.
he's
I
like,
don't know.
we are 4 different personalities. I think we might clash on something.
I think
Look,
we're very
I-
similar personalities. On some degree.
well, apparently that's
You're
my
already
twins.
disagreeing with each other.
You know what? I think everyone's gonna actually hate me, and I'm not gonna know what's happening. I'm just like, oh, that was a nice trip, guys.
I was like,
I hate that guy.
I hate Nats.
I could
Oh
see
my
Don
goodness.
being the most organized,
Yeah,
Nats being the most chill.
disorganized too.
As in, like, you just get like complete opposite of Don.
Yeah, I'll probably be drunk the whole time.
I could see, yeah, I can see that. I could see you wanting to go more of the party stuff.
Oh, I'm down
Oh,
for that
I
too.
don't know, man. I'm
I can see
kind of
you more
lazy.
going on to go touristy stuff.
I want to do that too.
Like, you want to go see a
I want to do
shrine.
everything with you guys. He's like party tourist. I'm like, I want to go
But
too.
You don't want to organize it.
Nah, I'll just follow.
I don't
man.
necessarily want to do the touristy stuff. I want to do like exciting things.
Me too.
Yeah, that's the. Hey.
Like, I don't want to see a
Exciting
shrine
is
or something.
objective.
Yeah.
What you find exciting may not be exciting to, say, me or Garcia.
Shit that can get you killed, bro. Let's go,
This guy wants to get
let's
killed.
go to Tondo.
Oh wow, it's got him in the now.
Oh, fuck.
Dangers.
Oh,
Walk
man.
out of there with all my mobile phones in hand.
Hey, do you reckon we'll all stay in the same hotel?
Yeah, we gotta.
I
In the
think
same
we have
room?
to.
No, look,
Same room.
I think it'll
Same-
be, like,
same
I think it'll be
How old
fine.
are we? like,
I am gonna be the
Same
type
bed.
of guy that'll be like, oh yeah, let's go to that restaurant, and in my head I'll be like, no, I don't want to go fucking there, but I will go because it'll make you happy. That's the
I
type of
know,
person I am.
I know Raf's not going to start an argument because Raf will like be quiet about it and like let it sit, and he won't bring it up until like after, or he'll bring it up on the podcast and then fire me for it. That's what's gonna happen.
fire and rehire you.
I do have a little bottle in my mind where I keep my thoughts, and they kind of leak out information as time comes past. So that might happen.
He's
But
saving it for a diss track in the future.
I'm like, this motherfucker. But I'm really like, yo, good on you, man.
I don't know, man. I kind of just go with the flow kind of thing when I'm on holidays.
That's chill, yeah.
I also like going with the
How
flow.
long
Yeah.
do you reckon we'll be there?
I reckon we're all like going with the flow that we won't go anywhere.
What podcast in the hotel?
You know what's
the whole
gonna?
time?
You know,
You know what we are? We're gonna stay in one spot. Be like, we're gonna find our favorite spot. Keep
so
going there.
for the most part, with my experience when it comes to traveling with like my brothers, like Garcia and Ken and John and stuff, there's gonna be things that we want to do,
Yeah.
and like we'll have a list of things. Okay, I want to hit this, but we may not always do those things. But there'll be times when we're like, we're not doing anything today.
You leave leeway for side quests.
We have to.
too.
You have to.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like we wanted to do the Nürburgring when we went to Germany. Didn't happen. We ended up doing. I
That
can't
didn't
remember.
happen because the car I booked ended up crashing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
He didn't crash it. But,
Yeah, someone. Yeah,
but like other things,
Maybe
right?
you guys should slow down. That's it.
But the other things, right? Like we had a dinner or something, and Garcia went off somewhere and met up with some other friends in Germany. So
Yeah, split up too.
it just there needs to be room for us to do our own thing.
Nah, I just
have
want
you
to
guys traveled with,
you guys, man.
with friends before? You guys,
I agree with you, bro.
I'm just gonna cling on to one of you guys.
you can definitely. No, no,
I'm gonna cling on to the guy who can speak Tagalog.
You go to Nats. You go to Pasensya Bro Nats.
Go.
You bring me, and we end up getting.
I'm gonna struggle, bro.
We're gonna get
I need
more
help.
scared.
You're gonna take Pasensya
you're
Bro
throwing
Nats.
him like a Pokemon. Nats, I choose you.
We need to catch a taxi. Nats, I choose you.
Translate.
For some reason, the fact that because I can speak Tagalog, I think we'll end up in a worse situation. Like, sorry guys, don't know why we're in prison.
They're sitting in a jeepney, and then like Raf's like, bro, we gotta get off soon. And then he's
like, Tommy Paul. Am I saying it right?
Tama na po.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's
Enough na kuya.
That's why you were doing this. Sorry.
You're in a jeepney and you say
Tommy Paul. I'm gonna be that guy, bro.
I don't want to go anymore.
He's not gonna click off it.
The jeepney driver will literally stop the jeepney. He'll turn around and just look at you like, no.
He'll get scared, I reckon.
Yeah.
I am the guy that Filipinos like use their jokes and pranks on, bro. I swear. It's like, oh, say this, it'll help you.
Yeah.
All right.
Just say patungano. Say patungano to everyone, bro.
You know what,
Bro, I know that.
You know what I
Say to the cop.
imagine? Everybody's gonna want us to say adobo. Are they gonna go, how do you say adobo? Adobo?
Yeah, say it.
No.
Adobo? Is that how you say adobo?
Kababayan.
It feels like
Is that how you say it? What is Kababayan?
Bulalo?
Bulalar.
Balalar. You have to say with the R. Nah, that's Aussie.
You sound like that pole from the 90s. You used to flip it like,
Where are you taking me back, bro?
Our Gen Z producers laughing, but he's like, I have no idea what these guys are talking about.
He knows the joys of like a.
and
I don't believe you.
You gotta shake that shit.
I went to a zoo. They had
No, did he? It sounds like the AI generated Little John.
We're gonna meditate tonight.
You know how easily amused people thought we were? That thing kept us going.
They
Yeah,
brought
man.
that back at the Sydney Zoo. There was a seesaw version of it, like a giant one. It was sick.
Really?
Yeah, like when I was with Lukman, one of our
Yeah.
mates, and he was like, it's like we were on the seesaw. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? And it's
Hey.
like, bro, it's that thing that
Two
we
grown
used to
men on a
use.
seesaw.
Yeah.
I
Our daughters are
do it again.
our daughters are like watching. Go, bro. Daddy, I wanna go. No.
Meanwhile, when anyone who has the gag reflex from just hearing the sound, they're like,
Yeah.
It's a guy. Listen to that. What?
That was good. I want to get one of those.
I don't even know where you can get those things anymore.
You can get them from 1993, bro.
yeah.
That's where they stopped making them.
Bro, I thought I saw one of those balloons that you blow on a straw.
Oh,
The plastic balloon.
the plastic balloons.
I thought it was there, but it was just a normal see-through balloon. But it took me back to like those days, bro.
You know, like,
I think that thing taught me how to kiss, bro.
Would you? Yeah, it did.
It did. Probably
Plastic
did, bro.
balloon. That's the thing. Like, with growing up in Philippines, the plastic balloon is your first kiss.
It was,
right?
I remember that.
You have to
And then it has to make that smacking sound.
yeah.
And then when you see someone with their balloon and it looks really like raisin-like, you know that guy's been kissing that one for a long time, bro.
Yeah, that shit tastes like toxic too.
Yeah, I
It is
know.
toxic. It's like kerosene or something.
Is
Yeah.
it? No,
Yeah.
that's,
It's
We-
spicy.
But it
It's
helped
made out
us
of
through
oil.
our childhood. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
it helped me, man. Like, I learned how, I think my kissing skills, I owe it half to
I think that's the reason why Filipinos are good kissers, bro. Because of toxic balloons.
kerosene balloons.
Kerosene balloons, yeah.
Hey, man,
Oh,
there it is, bro.
Nice.
And speaking of toxic, if toxic, like, family traits can't stop us, I don't think this toxic thing will.
Yeah. So it's basically like
reminds me
a
of-
putty or like some sort of chemical that when you blow through it hardens really quickly, and so it makes like a bubble.
it's like that culture
We're
thing you're
talking
saying
about
with the zombie brains, except we're taking balloons and becoming toxic.
Plastic balloons.
Plastic balloons.
Is
Oh,
that-
did they make a white people version?
Yeah, what is that?
No, I think it was the previous one. Those look different.
Kind of like,
But yeah, man, I remember school, man.
That one looks like it maybe.
I think they, like, friggin', what you call it, banned it from school as
They
well.
banned it from my high school because they thought it was drugs.
it
Because-
does look like drugs. It's a little straw.
It comes
like,
with a little
comes
straw.
with
You
it.
got to put the plastic thing on the end of it, and you blow through the straw.
Wait, are
Even
you
the
talking about those
smell-
metal things?
Yeah, huh?
And they make you high?
No, bro, not
No,
different.
no.
Oh,
We're doing
no, my
plastic
bad.
balloons. The little tubes that it comes out. It
Yeah,
looks like
it's
metal.
metal. Yeah, metal-
Oh, yeah, yeah,
toothpaste
it grows into,
thingers.
like,
No, you take it from the metal.
No, it's not those,
Yeah.
bro. It's not those. Not those.
Oh.
But
It's not the nitrous. No, it's not that.
Oh,
Nitrous.
You're talking about nangs, bro.
that one.
no, no,
That's not that.
no, no, no. Way different.
That's so different, bro.
That one you inhale.
Man, we had an ill childhood, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
High school is crazy.
Do you ever like try to put your head in there in the balloon
Oh,
and
that's
then
dangerous,
close
bro.
it off like as quick as you can?
Yeah.
Yeah, neither did I.
You're still here.
So that's called plastic balloons, huh?
Yeah,
plastic
yeah, yeah.
balloon.
I don't remember having that shit.
It's kind of
I'll see if I can find someone and go back
this
over
is,
there.
This is
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up because
Get more Jollibee merch. Anyway, yeah, sorry.
it's the
I got you, I
whole
got you.
like first kiss thing. When you make a hole through the balloon,
Yeah,
you have to put your lips on it and suck, and then we make that popping sound as well.
yeah.
So he taught you how to suck as well. You know what I mean? Like this is just so bad, bro. And then in
I
the
can
end,
see it. I
it's
remember.
taught you how to discard this elasticy looking rubbery
Oh,
thing
yeah.
safely, right?
Sure.
That was sex ed.
Safe, exactly, bro.
It's sex ed in a bubble, bro.
Philippines. Yeah.
Yeah.
It covers
It's the
everything.
Filipino first sex doll.
So,
And it's for like both genders.
Both genders.
Because
It's
you're
gender
sucking
neutral.
and
hey, man.
And
It's
it's-
gender neutral plastic.
and it's rainbow colored.
Yeah.
All colors of the
Yeah,
rainbow.
it does,
that
it does provide a rainbow effect as well.
one. It does.
Different
Illuminati
colours.
confirmed.
Yeah, man.
Illuminati.
Not really, but
Illuminati all through your body. Come with me.
Oh man,
But yeah, man.
nice.
Is that Philo Tings?
Are we gonna talk about Jollibee being Australian again? Because apparently it is coming.
No.
No,
We can't.
that's a secret,
That's a secret.
Oh, it's a secret. No, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about
No. We're saying that they're not. Like, let's lean in on them. Like, let's keep on saying, no, they're never gonna come, so that when they do, we can break the news.
yeah.
Yeah, and then we
Raf's
end up
gonna
looking
leave
like
this
the
in.
good guys.
I know he's gonna.
Leave this in.
Yeah.
No one's gonna go this far.
If you've come this far, comment.
No one's gonna come.
Comment whether or not you think Jollibee's coming to
It's
Sydney.
not coming, bro. I
What up, CA?
no matter how many secrets and plans are out there, bro, it's not coming.
I've been looking at tattoos for you, right?
I thought you said tits.
Is that how much you
I've
believe
been
it's
looking
coming?
at tits.
One man can dream. I've been waiting for a good Eminem album. I can dream on Jollibee coming to Australia.
He's got two things marked on his calendar. One is Eminem
Good
album,
album.
and then Rap
Jollibee.
getting a Jollibee tattoo.
That's it. Top
Hey,
of my
man,
list.
it's gonna happen. Oh shit! I think that's from the Jollibee gods. I am sorry.
I got worried for you. Have you seen the ones where people's in those chairs and they explode?
Yeah.
I thought that was you for a second. I was like, I was fearful for your life, bro.
Oh man,
Gosh.
it's okay, bro.
The gas in the chair blows up.
Is it cannibalism?
What?
We're losing it.
Sorry.
We're losing it. Yeah.
Oh man, no. Save us.
But
I see dead people.
let's get to the Cheatcoders stash, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, this is the part of the show we call the Cheatcoders stash, where we nominate a song that we've been jamming all week. This week, something from the future, love the local or global, because we love to make the world go round, and music does just that. We always start with Don't Do It stuff, because Don't Do It will always be listening to music. He always analyzes music in a way that we don't. So we always give it to him. So what two-step guard song are you going to play for
Actually,
Cheatcoders stash?
I'm gonna go against the grain. This is a
Go against the grain.
Go against the grain. This is a song from the Bay. To all of our listeners in the Bay. One of our guests on the podcast, Nump.
Nope.
Shout outs to you.
Hey.
He's released a new song with none other than Baby Bash.
Hey.
And like, if you're talking about representing Philippines, man, representing Filipinos, here's Nump's Halo Halo.
Hey.
Halo 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 Halo. Halo 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 Halo.
Oh, that's you.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Nice.
Sweeter than gelato. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. And that was Hello Hello by Nump featuring Baby Bash.
Hey.
He's a Fanica, man. He's coming back
No
to
way, it's
Sydney
Baby
soon.
Bash on it.
Baby Bash, bro.
Baby
crazy.
Bash, which in Tagalog is suntukin mo yung sanggol. Suntukin mo yung baby.
Suntukin mo yung bata. it's batang suntok.
Suntukin mo yung
Or
bata.
Baby Bash could mean a party for your tita.
Tita Baby Bash.
All the tita babies come in and they'll be like, yeah.
It's like Freudian.
Or they can be like, they could be, bro, imagine a rumble with all tita babies, bro. Ooh.
And on Halloween, on Halloween they do. It's the Baby Bash.
The baby bash. It's the baby bash.
The baby bash.
The baby bash.
The baby bash.
Mom's got a new truck.
With Baby Bash.
They're wearing their
bash.
dusters in there. The baby bash.
There's
And
Christmas everywhere. The baby bash.
The baby.
Shout out still to Tita Babies out there.
Bro, shout out to all the tita babies, bro.
This is so good.
And, that song's for you. And that's what song do you want to nominate on the Cheatcoders Dash?
This is my wishful thinking. If Eminem could go back to being like this.
Okay, no.
This is your pick of a good Eminem song.
This is a great song.
Dr. Dre was the producer on this, yeah?
Yes.
She was a crazy one.
This Eminem would be cancelled
Where? Oh yeah.
immediately.
Now. Bro.
Straight away, yeah? In the first minute. Wow. I like the beat though. It's a good beat. It's a nice beat.
This is the guy you want to come back?
No. This is the guy he's trying to be.
Yeah.
He's trying to be this guy.
If
Yeah, he's in this guy's shadow, basically.
you can't say this shit now.
That's what I mean. They're getting offended over Megan Stallion getting shot
they
in the
haven't heard
feet.
this song.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's not doing the shooting of anyone's foot, but this one he's actually saying this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It doesn't even rhyme anymore, bro.
Just stick the baby.
We'll fucking bash you.
She will follow you.
There's no chance this would
Oh,
last.
bro.
Sige, subukan
In
mo,
this,
ha?
no way.
Tita Baby's like, sige, subukan mo, ha? Konti-tiis lang, ha? Sige.
Can the real tita babies please stand up? All right, Garcia. What Filipino hip hop music you're gonna be playing?
No, this is gonna be the Indo song I mentioned.
Hey,
It's a very MYMP-ish sound. It's called Remaja by a group called HIVI, Hivi.
HIV.
I don't know how to pronounce the band name. A very acousticy.
Hey.
Ooh.
This is what Tagalog song sounds like to white people.
Yeah, it would be.
I've heard this song.
La Mañana.
Uh-huh.
It's because that girl sang it. Nora Jones, Indonesian Nora Jones. What's her name?
Shout out Krista.
Krista.
Indonesian Nora Jones.
It does sound like Indian.
I
She
mean-
sang this song live
Yeah,
the
she
first
sang-
night I met her, eh?
Yeah, she sang this song live. Shout outs Krista Monica. She's actually on
Come
track
to the
with me.
podcast. We need
There's
more
a-
And
there's
Indonesians.
congratulations on getting married, man.
Yeah, dude.
No, Jarrell.
No, Krista.
Oh,
Jarrell got married.
I was about to say, bro.
Congrats.
Congrats, Joe.
I was pointing at the camera.
He's gonna explode soon.
It's gonna explode soon.
It's happening. I see it.
If you're not watching the YouTube video, you can see Raf tripping over his chair.
This is good, man. I love this
It
shit.
sounds like Tagalog, right? Like just the
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Tagalog
The
came from
pronunciation.
Bahasa, Melayu.
Remember that Sunset song that I always get to press over?
Yeah.
It sounds like this.
That was
bro.
your breakup song.
Yeah, that was my breakup song.
I remember it.
Oh, Sunset by Marcus Houston.
That was my
You're
breakup
my
song. bro.
sunset-
I was on the first time, just like, shut the fuck up, bro. Stop playing that song.
And then he remixed it. I was like, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm just joking.
I don't know what you're saying, but it sounds beautiful.
they
It's
have
nice.
this
You're
other
right.
Very
song.
jazzy, very.
It's like when I listen
acoustic.
to Visaya, because it's not exactly Tagalog.
Yeah.
And it's just like, whoa, it sounds
like
like
you can't
Tagalog, but
understand
it's, I don't understand
The
it.
words sound similar.
And there's some similarities, so it like
Yeah.
almost sounds like
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like this is what Tagalog sounds to white people.
Yeah.
The same group they
Except
have this song
Tagalog
called Pelangi, bro. Well, I don't think it's the same meaning.
Oh,
You know what I mean? But that's like one of the other big hits
In which
in Indo.
Ah,
The
okay.
other song name's Pelangi.
oh, does it mean the same as it is in Samoan?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it means
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
putting it out to the audience, but sure.
to the Filipinos out there that knows Bahasa.
So, yeah, because we have Indonesians listen to us because of Ilpi.
Ilpi's
Of
gonna tell
course,
us.
Raf's gonna play. He's been singing this the entire episode.
Oh, he's gonna do the TikTok dance, bro.
well, how does God even
Is
know?
it TikTok dance? What?
I don't even know, bro.
I'll show you.
Here we go, bro.
Do you know the TikTok dance?
All right.
Uh,
Is that one of these in there?
I'm looking at our producer. Do you know the TikTok dance? Sure, you don't. You know it.
My billion Tita baby.
Tita baby.
Meet the Tita baby.
Is that the name of the name of the episode?
Right.
Oh, is that the dance? I can't follow this, man. Whoa.
I don't want to do any dance
It's
that requires.
very lazy-ish
yeah.
kind of movement.
I don't know.
This song feels like what it probably feels like to a Tita baby buying a Chanel bag.
Hey.
$1 million baby.
She walks into the store. She picks up the bag that she wants, and she's like, "I'll take this one." And then walks out of there,
Because
swipes
of
the credit
music.
card.
Oh, yeah,
$1
so
baby.
now.
See?
Hey. Shout out to all the Tita babies out there.
Shout out to the babies. Hope you get your bag.
I know there's a million of yous.
Yeah.
Million Tita babies.
There's a million of them.
There's a million
million of
Tita
them.
babies.
It's the next Filipino foods, bro.
Oh, that's wild.
Million Tita baby.
Oh, you didn't know.
They all make pancit, baby.
Million Tita babies.
Million Tita babies.
There is, bro.
Just a collection of them.
Tita babies, tap in.
Hey, bro, any Tita babies out there? I'm really serious. If there's any Tita babies that are chicas or chicos,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
listeners.
that's what I forgot
the
about
listeners of the podcast,
Let's throw
let
out
us
Tita
know,
baby
bro.
bash, man. Let's do it. Let's throw out Tita baby bash.
Let's do it, bro.
The baby bash.
The baby
I love
bash.
that. That's so funny.
The baby bash.
Nom's gonna get a kick out of this shit, bro.
The baby bash. Stop it.
Bro, he's about to explode. It's a volcano.
I don't know, this is gonna get attacked by
malfunctioning
these
shit.
He's
chairs,
about to
bro.
erupt, and he's
Oh my god, bro.
Okay.
All right, where can they find you, Mr. Don Doing Stuff?
www.dondoingstuff.com.
Hey.
That's my website. At Don Doing Stuff on all social media platforms.
And Garcia, where can they find you?
It's Christian Wildthought on Instagram. Fuck. forgotten to do a funny euphoria.com.
How would you spell that?
That was the www.
He went for it. He just spoke in tongues, bro. He didn't even try to replicate it, bro. I don't even know what it sounds like anymore. Euphoria.
Euphoria.
So many references, not many people would get. Oh, man. All right.
It's the Billet Man. And that's where can they find you?
Oh, I'm so tired now. That's blazing. Just laughing too much.
It's a long handle.
2
I'm
o'clock
so
tomorrow,
tired
eh?
now. That's
And
please.
you can find me at Raf and also hyperbrand.com. Anything to do with your video needs. If you guys are getting married, or if you guys are in need of a music video, or if you guys work for a company that needs a video,
Have you ever had a
Or a
client
podcast, even.
Hyperbrand, I have no idea.
through the podcast?
I don't know, bro. You're throwing a shot, right?
You gotta keep throwing the net out.
Hey, man. Hyperbrand.com. And where can they find the Cheatcoders?
Thecheatcoders.com.
And where can they support the Patreon?
Patreon.com/thecheatcoders.
And where can they find the merch?
Thecheatcoders.com/merch.
Hey, all right. I say bye to you. You say bye to me. If you come by me, don't say hi to me because I might get anxious. So don't try me.
You might
I thought
say.
you were rapping, bro.
He was probably awkward because he thought you called him a cow.
Oh, yeah. If it was at the meat section, maybe. But
Well, if he was one of those cows, he'd be the ones that the waiter would describe right at the thing.
Ooh, and that's a callback, ladies and gentlemen.
If you have listened to this episode, then congratulations to you, because you have now listened to another episode
Oh,
Keep going for 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I'm out of breath.
Thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Sorry for shouting at you.
For all the million Tita babies.
I thought we were gonna go to 2 minutes.
You wanted to?
Did we forget
Let's keep
anything,
going, Tita
producer
baby.
Jarrell?
Nah, this is
You know, technically, if I cut some stuff out, that means it will no longer
Nah,
be
forget
there.
it.
So we'll just
Stop.
forget
Bye.
it.